Hello everybody, happy Saturday and welcome back to another Saturday in Hades 2. I'm so excited to be playing some more of this game. I said another Saturday in Hades 2, that doesn't make sense. This is the first Saturday in Hades 2. Welcome back to another day of Hades 2. We started Hades 2 last night, which was Friday, of course. We put about 4.5 hours into the game last night, and I just absolutely loved everything that we saw in those first 4.5 hours. So we are back and ready for another day of Hades 2, and I'm super excited about it. So hello everybody, so good to see you. Hi Meerkat, hi Kirky, I hope you're both doing well today. I hope your Saturday is treating you just fine so far, and yeah, excited to be here with you guys. I've got my Tim's tea locked and loaded. We've got our Hades 2 fuel, if you will, and I'm ready to dive into the game. So we made a lot of progress last night. We actually got through fully the first two areas. We beat the first two areas and their bosses, and we got to the final boss of the third area as well, which was a corrupted Cerberus, it appeared. So we made some really good progress. We're still sort of piecing together what's happening in terms of the story. We had lots of conversations last night about the convoluted family trees on Mount Olympus, so we're still trying to piece together who exactly is my family and what have you. But what we've sort of ascertained is that I am the daughter of Hades, and I have been hidden away for a long time. I've been kept secret from most people, and I have been down here in the crossroads being trained by the headmaster and some other people like Odysseus. And now it is time. Kronos has actually kicked Hades out of his seat. Kronos has taken over my father's seat, and he is apparently waging war on Mount Olympus, and all of that means it's my turn to stop him, and that's what I've been training for, and that's what we keep trying to do. So let's load on into the game here. We just finished up night 7 in the game, so we've officially completed 1 week in game, which is fun.
Where did he go?
And yeah, we'll just pick up from where we left off. And the first thing we need to do today, of course, is speak to Mr. Froggy.
Happened to see a tall, horned fellow passing through?
So, if I remember correctly, yes, Moros is here to speak with us. We tried to summon him back, and he just arrived. So, we need to go find him. Hey, TS, no worries. Enjoy your lurk. We're just getting back to the crossroads. This is my family that I can brood over.
Ask Headmistress how she got this from the house. See you all.
Hey.
And here's our good friend Dora. I want to give Dora another gift because she's the best. She's one of the most hilarious and unique characters that we've come across so far in Hades 2. So I definitely want to butter her up with some nectar.
Oh, you don't need to get this kind of stuff from me. I can just take whatever stuff of yours I want when you're out.
Okay.
Well, you can't take this while I'm out. I keep it on me at all times for just such an occasion.
What a gal, hey?
Oof, you look rough, if we're being honest, Mel. Want to talk about it? Or at least tell me the juicy bits because I'm bored?
Dora wants Mel to spill the tea.
Last night I visited the mourning fields, and being surrounded by that much despair, I think I must have brought some of it home.
Well, why don't I just
scare it out of you, you wretched worm!
See, this is what I'm talking about. I love Dora. Our multiple personality queen.
I know, right?
Thanks, girl. So the Fields of Mourning, like I said, was the third area that we got to experience for the first time on our very last run of last night's stream. We actually got to the boss, but we certainly need to explore that area a little bit more. And now, here's Moros. We summoned him here, as per the prophecies. So let's have a chat with him.
Princess, we've not met formally. I'm called Moros, Doom, or the official bearer of bad news. The Witch of the Crossroads apprised me of the situation here, and was gracious to invite me to stay for now.
Oh, he's gonna stay. Okay, interesting. Moros, Doom incarnate.
You're welcome here and safe, Lord Moros. So then you know of my task.
To vanquish the usurper of the House of Hades seems more than a task. I regret this burden is yours to bear, and much sooner than expected.
That's a very eloquent way of describing the main objective in this game. If you're wondering in one sentence what the main objective of Hades 2 is, it is to vanquish the usurper of the House of Hades. That's pretty badass when you put it like that.
It's all right. I was born for this.
All right, that actually fulfills the prophecy, so we can access this. All right, so we completed the Harbinger of Doom prophecy. We summoned Moros and spoke with him.
Lord Moros has arrived. Now what?
Hopefully he's going to help us out. We've actually finished 2 other prophecies as well, including Family in Need. The daughter of the god of the dead shall reconnect with her closest comrades on Olympus. We met the Huntress and the Messenger.
You have trusted allies on Olympus.
And then this one, Familiar Confidant. The daughter of the god of the dead shall confide in the amphibious ally by her tent on no fewer than 6 different nights, thereafter many more. I didn't even realize that that was a prophecy. I talked to my froggy every night without fail, and clearly that was fulfilling the prophecy, so we can complete Familiar Confidant as well.
Whatever ails you, your amphibious companion shall listen.
He shall, and he's the best. Alright, so that finishes all those. Why don't we give Moros some nectar? A welcoming present, if you will.
Lord Moros, as our honored guest, we wanted you to have this, to make your stay a bit more comfortable.
The nectar of the gods. Thank you, Princess. I've not received an offering before, though I do like to come prepared. So here, from me to you.
For someone whose title is literally Doom Incarnate, this guy is really nice. I feel bad. He says he's never received an offering before, and he seems like a sweet guy.
How thoughtful. I accept.
Got a new keepsake, and we also got a codex entry on Moros. A son of Nyx and the Harbinger of Doom. You have too little experience beyond the narrow scope of your practice to understand why he is hated so. The 3 fates rely on him to ensure their will is done, whilst he relies on them for his sense of purpose. What would he do without them?
Thank you for having faith in me.
Wish I could spar with Nemesis just once. The rest of you are total pushovers. Dying wish. Feasting.
The moon oft shines particularly bright in one fair corner of the crossroads, where the princess of the Underworld may always clear her thoughts and have a moment's peace.
And listen to the frogs.
We love the frogs. Yeah, it's a very cozy area over here. Oh.
Welcome, Lord Charon.
Charon's here. Interesting. I'm sure they're having a thrilling and enlightening conversation, because we know Charon is such a conversationalist.
These shipments shall be very valuable to us. We remain, as ever, in your debt, Charon. May swift Hermes hasten your voyages across the realms, wherever he may be. And until we meet again, shadows conceal you.
Ah, so Charon actually supplies the crossroads. What a guy.
Thank you for the supplies, my lord.
Appreciate you.
How to find my way in the morning fields.
Looks like we've got a couple of new things that we can potentially create. We've got Reviving a Mournful Husk. We can make use of golden boughs in the fields of morning to better orient yourself there. Golden boughs are enchanted saplings that point the way to boons and other points of interest nearby. Saplings of surface origin that once shone like gold and instilled a clarity of purpose.
May boughs throughout the morning fields revive.
Nice. So that should help us. Looks like we also fulfilled a prophecy by doing that. We can also do the incantation Gathering of Ancient Bones. It causes a random main weapon each night to have Grave Thirst, which yields bones in each location. Each night, one of the nocturnal arms nearby the silver pool shall take on a death-like pallor.
Come, darkness, mark the arms of night within my care.
Carefully said.
Okay, so that may go into our
possibility.
choice of weapon each run if we look and see which one has a boon. That's all the incantations we can do for right now, but as I said, by fulfilling some incantations, we actually completed some prophecies. Specifically, the Invoker, the daughter of the god of the dead, shall cast 10 incantations from the Crossroads Cauldron, and we have now cast 11.
Your craft
So we'll
cannot
complete
truly be
that.
mastered.
I like how Moros comments every time now that we complete a prophecy, and that's cool.
New
Yeah.
shipment there.
We got a new shipment here from Charon's loyalty program. We don't have any more loyalty cards, so that's all we can get for the
What
moment.
do I need?
And we do have a ton of bones we can trade in. So let's do one there, one there, one there. Got a bunch of resources. Oh, Nemesis isn't
Nemesis
here. Yeah.
How did it
Interesting.
go?
Hey.
How's life of late down at the bottom of the sea? All sorts of nastiness lurking there, that the reports make clear. I wager you've seen some things.
You'd win that wager handily. The worst of them has to be the sea monstrous called Skilla and a siren friends. They have this ridiculous act.
What, Skiller's still around? The sirens, no less? It's a wonder you made it back. Oh, please tell me you didn't listen to a word they sang.
Oh, I heard an earful.
I gotta be honest, I disagree with Mel here. I thought Skilla and the Sirens were a great musical act. They were giving us some amazing music. Anyway, let's give our guy some nectar.
How would you look at that? How could I possibly say no? It seems you found my weakness here, Goddess.
The great tactician has no weaknesses, I'm sure. Though he does now have an extra bottle of nectar.
How's it going, Tiff? I'm doing good today, Kirky. Thank you for asking. I didn't sleep the best. You know, some nights you just, like, you feel like you never fall into a deep sleep. You're always just sort of, like, lightly sleeping and you wake up a lot. Unfortunately, that was me last night. But fortunately, it is Saturday. So the plan for me is I'm going to stream for a couple hours, hang out with you guys. Then I'm going to take a beautiful late afternoon nap. And, it's all going to be fantastic, so I'm not too worried about it. It just means I extra need my tea this morning. But yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Kirky. How are you today? Did you get up to anything fun on this lovely Saturday?
Headmistress raised you well.
Hypnos is still snoozing. I wish I could sleep like Hypnos, man. That seems like a good snooze right there. Right, I don't think I have any seeds to plant. Nope, so that's probably it for this area. Now let's head out here and take a look
I can
at
raise my
our
grasp.
Arcana. We can actually raise our Grasp of the Arcana,
Just
which
as
will
I
allow
thought.
us to activate a few more Arcana cards. We can actually upgrade it twice, so we can activate a bunch of new Arcana cards. Let's get the Centaur. We'll gain +3 max life and +3 max magic whenever we pass through 5 locations. That
The
sounds
Centaur.
awesome, and it actually costs nothing to actually activate. Many of the greatest heroes mortal kind has to offer have in common his patient instruction.
No use.
We will equip that. Wait, why can't I equip that? Oh, in order to equip it, we need to activate cards that use 1 through 5. I didn't see that subtext at first, or I saw it, but I didn't quite understand it. So right now we have cards that use 1, 2, and 4, so we need a 3 and a 5 before we can activate the Centaur. That's interesting. Well, the only 3 we have is the Enchantress. I unfortunately don't have enough ash to get it, though, so we're going to have to hold off for now. We can grab the Huntress, though. While you have less than 100% magic, your attack and special deal plus 30% damage. Oh, wow. That's huge. For the build that we were using last night, which was a magic-focused build, this is going to come in clutch. Through discipline and instinct comes surpassing skill both in shadow and the light of the moon. All right, cool.
Better
We'll
prepared.
equip that. Kirky said, as for me, I'm good. Just been getting some StarCraft 2 practice in, then on to Rivals. StarCraft 2. Do you play that game competitively, Kirky? I know a lot of people do. It's obviously a very, very popular competitive game. It's not something I've ever played, though. I've never played StarCraft 1 or 2, so hope it's going well for you. Sounds like a good competitive game Saturday, so best of luck to you on your matches in both StarCraft and Rivals.
What's that one do?
And now let's check out our new heirlooms. We've got the engraved pin from Moros. When first you fall to 0 health in an encounter, become doomed. Clear it in time for 30 healing. So basically, when you go down to 0 health, you'll have 10 seconds to vanquish your remaining foes, and then you'll resurrect, otherwise you'll die. That's a bit of an interesting one. I don't play competitively at the moment. I don't want to torture myself, but I am practicing for a 2v2 comp down the line. Cool! Well, good for you. Like I said, I unfortunately don't have any personal knowledge of StarCraft 2, but I know that it is quite a complex game and people love it, so good for you for even getting into it. And then, excuse me, this is our other heirloom. It's from Arachne, the Silken Sash. Hey! Okay. Everybody give me 1 second. I'm just gonna help Alana with something, and I will be right back in just a minute. That's okay. Sorry for the delay there, everybody. Just had to help Alana out with something. She saw your hellos and was very happy, of course, to see everybody saying hello to her. Speaking of hellos, hello E9. How are you? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Hades 2. We were just looking at our new heirlooms, and the one I was just looking at was the Silken Sash, which we got from Arachne. It gives us plus 30 armor, and while you have at least 1 armor, gain plus 2 armor after each location. So that's actually pretty good as well. I've been working on just like leveling up each one. So we've already got gold purse to level 2. We've got silver wheel to level 2. So I kind of want to try out a different one. I'm between Silken Sash or Ghost Onion. Ghost Onion says, whenever you exit a location, fully restore your health up to a total of 50 health this night. I kind of like the sound of that. I might go Ghost Onion for this run. Kirky says, what has been your favorite boon so far? I don't know if I can pick a favorite because, like I said, I've been basically just trying out all of them. So we've tried out Golden Purse, which is really nice. Gives us money to start the run. We're never going to say no to shiny gold. And then we just used Silver Wheel, which gave us increased max magic, which for a particular build that I was using last night seemed to really work. So we might pivot back to Silver Wheel. But at this point in the game, I am just trying to try out everything. There's some really cool different ones that do really cool things. So yeah, I think I'm going to equip the Ghost Onion for this one. So once you clear 25 encounters with an heirloom equipped, it'll level up to level 2 and its effects will increase. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Hi Euro, how are you? Happy Saturday. How was work today? All finished?
I much prefer to stand.
Man, she will not relax. I come over to these benches and I hit relax and she's like, LOL, no.
There's the grave thirst aura by the silver pool. The arms of night.
Okay, so we can get a new gathering tool now. We can get the Silver Spade, which is used for digging up mystery seeds and other valuables beneath the earth. It is said to uncover only that which Gaia willingly bestows. So I definitely want to grab that.
You're mine.
That's our third tool that we've retrieved now. The more tools we have, the better, obviously, because that means the more resources we can gather. The last one we need is the Rod of Fishing, but we'll get to that. Did she still steal Link's arm? You're so right, E9. I never actually thought of it that way, but her arm is very, very reminiscent of Link's arm in Tears of the Kingdom, isn't it? That's cool when you put it like that. It looks like we can actually unlock the fourth and final Nocturnal Arms as well. So we started with the Witch's Staff, then we got the Sister Blades, we've recently got the Umbral Flames, which to date has been my favorite weapon, but the fourth and final weapon appears to be Moonstone Axe. Sweep through foes with a slow but devastating variety of attacks and specials. Zorafet was to be a labrys so broad as could conceal the moon herself. Dang.
All right. Zorafet, the Moonstone Axe. You can split anything apart.
Zorafet, the Moonstone Axe. Oh, this thing is freaking huge. It's so big, I literally just drag it along on the ground behind me. Well, we're definitely going to have to try this out now, right? Ooh, okay. Slow and steady wins the race, I think, when it comes to the axe. But let's try it out on Commander Skelly up here. Hey, Space Ghost! Hades 2 is going fantastically. I have been patiently waiting for Hades 2 for what feels like forever. I absolutely loved the first Hades, so I've just been waiting for Hades 2, but I didn't want to play it when it was in early access, so I've been waiting longer than most people, I guess, just waiting for it to fully release. It was one of my most anticipated games of this year, so I'm so excited that it's finally released. And yeah, so far so good. We put about 4.5 hours into the game on our first stream last night. Loved every second of it, and we are just diving right back into it here today. Euro says, yep, work is over, chilling out with some ZA now. Hell yeah. Oh, there it is. A little bit of a delayed applause for chilling out on a Saturday with video games. I love that.
Within the haunted crossroads reside shades and spirits of all sorts, some resembling their mortal selves, and others rendered down to purest essences.
You all right, Homer?
Nay.
Nay. I didn't know Homer was a horse.
The moon waxes.
Oh yeah, it is getting quite bright. That is almost a full moon now. That's exciting. Space says, I put a lot of time into both Hades and Hades 2 early access. Used to do speed runs for Hades 1, so trying to do it in 2 now. Don't worry, I read the rules. No backseating or spoilers. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I tried my best to just avoid everything Hades 2 related over the past 2 years. So like in terms of like the story, I really didn't know anything coming in, and we're still trying to piece together, you know, who exactly Mel is, what her relationship is to Hades and the other family members. So I really appreciate that. We're just gonna sit back, relax, and figure it all out together. But honestly, dude, very impressive that you speed ran Hades. Oh my goodness. I've said it before, I always have such appreciation for the speedrunning community, because it's something I personally could never do. It A, takes just like an incredible amount of skill, but it B, and I think more importantly, takes a lot of patience. You have to be willing to, you know, just play the levels over and over and over again and find little ways to shave off seconds of your time. And like the patience and perseverance that speedrunning requires has always just absolutely blown me away. So GG's to you, and good luck in the Hades speedruns.
To the abyss.
All right, let's head out and try our brand new weapon on our first run of today's stream.
I'll get you, Kronos.
It looks like right away we're gonna get a blessing from the moon.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
If the might of Olympus were sufficient, the gods would have already put an end to their predicament. Time itself is against us, yet this is precisely the time for which we Silver Sisters have prepared.
I think in terms of all the gods and goddesses that we've encountered so far, Selene is my favorite. A, she gives amazing boons, and B, I just love her character design. She's so like ethereal and cool. She comes with her own horse, for God's sakes. Like, you're getting 2 for 1 here. She is just fantastic. All right, let's see what gift of the moon we're gonna take today. This is the one we had on our last run last night, the Wolf Howl, so I kind of want to try something else. Let's try Moonwater, I think. So after using enough magic while foes are near, we can press right trigger to invoke the moon's might, which is called a hex. Our hex will restore 15 health up to 3 times, and that'll replenish whenever you use a fountain.
Moonwater.
So we'll just be able to heal, basically, which is obviously always nice. Now, obviously, this axe is going to require us to adjust our playstyle a little bit. We were sort of doing full ranged builds by the end of stream last night, and we were, you know, getting off fast attacks and moving around the battlefield. This is a lot slower, but it also has a bigger range, and it does more damage, so I think it's going to be good for us, but again, it's going to take some getting used to. Celine's voice actor did such a good job. Yeah, I mean, I was praising the heck out of the game last night, so I don't want to sound like a broken record and just ooh and ah about it all day today, which, I mean, let's be real, I probably still will, but like, it's just every aspect of this game is incredible. From the visuals, to the gameplay, to the music, to the voice acting, to the character designs. It's just like, it's hard to find any flaws in this game. This game is just absolutely fantastic, and I can say that with confidence after just 4.5 hours in last night. I am blown away with everything that we've seen so far in Hades 2. I'm very, very happy with this finished product, that's for sure. All right, let's get our first boon of the run. Well, that's not true. We already got the moon boon, but this one.
I know it's not an easy trip, or even possible for you right now heading all the way up here, but just imagine how hard it is for our family to swallow our pride and ask for aid. Things are that grim.
Hermes, I think it was TS who said last night, Hermes talks on fast forward, and I couldn't describe it any better. And I know it's not an easy trip or even possible for you right now heading all the way up here, but just imagine how hard it is for our family to swallow our pride and ask for aid. Things are that grim. This is an amazing sequel to what was already a 10 out of 10 predecessor. Yeah, exactly. And that's always difficult, right? When the first game comes out and is so critically acclaimed, it can be hard to follow up on that. The bar is already set so high, but from what I've seen, they are freaking delivering here in Hades 2. This is just fantastic. He's the god of terms and conditions. He's the one who reads the really fine print on all the medical commercials on TV. Kirky says, I need to not be poor. I've seen a Red Dead Redemption 2 jacket IRL. The closest thing I could find after hours of searching. £1,000? £1,000 for a jacket? Holy moly. Kirky, like, what is it, like a Red Dead Redemption 2 branded jacket, or is it a jacket that looks like something Arthur would wear in Red Dead Redemption 2? What kind of jacket are we talking about here? I mean, either way, that's a lot of frickin' money. But terms of service, Hermes should be a meme now. Yeah, I like that. All right, what are we gonna get? Let's do... Ooh, Mean Streak. Whenever you slay a foe, deal more damage with your weapon for the next 45 seconds. Bonus damage per slain foe is plus 1%, which seems small, but I'm sure will add up. And then let's follow that up with another boon from Daddy Zeus. You'll post the jack in the Discord? Okay, cool. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I don't know. So far, I mean, I don't want to pass judgment too soon. But so far, for me, the axe just seems so slow. I don't know. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion here.
The fates themselves knew Kronos could be overthrown by his own kin. We've done it before, and we're going to do it again. Your assistance in the matter is appreciated.
See what I can do. Ooh. Ionic Gain, a rare boon. In each encounter, an Aether Font appears in the area and restores all magic when used. Cool. Alright. Let's try that.
Every time. What's she doing here?
Oh! I was wondering where Nemesis was.
Hecate and your meat. Got it? Now go on while I take care of things.
What do you mean, take care of things? What are you doing?
This is my task, not yours. And I'm disappointed with your dereliction of duty. Are you so desperate to prove you're superior to me?
You know, maybe I am. So how about this? Got some gold on you, right? Those wretches ought to swarm in any moment. Whoever takes more of them gets the other's coin. What do you say?
Must it always be a wager with you?
Fair odds of winning if you shut up and fight.
Alright, prickly old Nemesis has got a bet. And who am I to say no to a bet? I also have a soft spot for Nem, even though she's a bit of a dick. So far we're winning. It's satisfying when the enemies explode on contact with the axe, though. I do like that. I gotta say. As Ghost described it, it is definitely a big bonk. We won that bet for sure.
I believe I lost.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Surprised you didn't bail out with that return trick of yours.
You don't know anything about me. What are you thinking being this far from your post? In violation of Headmistress Hecate's direct orders.
I'm thinking you don't have what it takes to take the Titan down. I do. Now get out of here.
Well, that was interesting.
See you soon.
Well, here we can use our new spade to dig for the first time. Get some nightshade seeds. And I guess that's it for now. Hey Kev, how are you? Happy Saturday. Good to see you. Welcome back to some more Hades 2. Picking up right where we left off after last night's stream. Having a ton of fun. And here we're gonna meet our favorite boatman.
Lord Charon, Moros returned. He's joined us at the crossroads. Now we've no fewer than 3 mighty sons of Nyx within our ranks. Granted, one's always fast asleep. Forgive me, I must not have understood. Hypnosis of greater use this way.
Mel can actually understand Charon and his mutterings? That's interesting. Now, what's in this bag? We've bought a piece of pomegranate before. This is going to give us shields, but what's in this bag? Is it just like a random boon? I don't know, but it is drawing my attention. It is sparkly. I'm buying it. It is a random boon. Okay.
And yet eludes the grasp of Kronos, does he? Turn to a life of the piratical smuggler in these dark times, huh?
Ah! Okay. Ooh, I definitely want Wave Strike. We had that in a previous run. It was really good. Your attacks hit foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. So that was worth it. That was worth rolling the dice because we got a good boon out of it.
May moonlight guide you.
Kirky, you put a picture of the jacket in the Discord under IRL? Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, it literally is like a replica of the jacket that Arthur wears in the game. Oh, it's so nice. It's beautiful, but yeah, it is 2,600 Canadian dollars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's real leather. That's why. Yeah, it's antiquated leather with sheepskin interior. It's nice though, but holy crap, that is an expensive jacket. Yeah, it said 2,600 Canadian dollars, which I don't think is even like the proper conversion from £1,000. So I think us Canadians are just getting ripped off. That's insane.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Breaker Rush. Whenever you sprint, hit the first foe you run into with a blast that knocks foes away. The impact blast damage is 80.
All right.
We're gonna get all the knockback that we can from Poseidon's abilities. At the moment, Red Dead Redemption 2 has been influencing my autumn shopping. I mean, that's fair. Arthur's got some nice outfits, especially for fall and autumn, so if you're going for Arthur-inspired looks, I totally support that. You know how much I love to play dress up when I streamed Red Dead Redemption 2 last summer, so you do not have to explain it to me, my friend.
Where to?
My Ghost Onion has officially expired, which is too bad, so that means it's used up all of its healing capabilities. It's unfortunate because we're still obviously very early into this run to know that our heirloom has already expired, but it is what it is, I guess. Now we'll increase our maximum health, restore our magic, and now we've got a ghost that we can compel here.
Be not afraid.
Perfect.
Rest easy now.
That axe is crazy. I know, it's slow, but it really does do so much damage. I mean, look how big it is. It's literally bigger than our character. We're doing some crazy damage now. Thing is I definitely get hit a lot more than I would like, just because it takes so long for these attacks to get off. Okay, let's increase our wave strike to level 2.
That was good.
And then let's go for more max health, because like I said, I do seem to be taking a lot of damage, so I think having more max health will probably come in. Watching this is making me miss my old Diablo 3 wizard. It's definitely very like Diablo 3-esque, isn't it? We're kind of going through waves of enemies in this obviously gothic type setting, blowing a lot of things up, doing a lot of colorful attacks, Diablo's never been a franchise that I've personally gotten into, but I can definitely see the appeal, you know what I mean? Destroy lots of monsters with big flashy attacks. Yeah, I see the appeal. I played a little bit of Diablo 4. I have it on Steam. I picked it up on sale and played, I don't know, maybe like 10 hours or so. It was a game that I really enjoyed. I just kind of put it down and then never picked it back up, if you understand. I'm sure all gamers can sort of understand that that happens sometimes, unfortunately. But it is a game that I did enjoy.
Ahead, the Underworld princess shall again confront the one who raised her, and taught to her the means by which she may prevail.
There's always more to learn.
For me, I think what sort of limits me from fully leaning into Diablo is two things. A, the setting is a bit too, what's the word? I don't know. Gory, maybe is the word. Like, at least this, like, it's sort of artistic. Like, yes, don't get me wrong, there's monsters, there's blood, things are blowing up. But it's, like, sort of presented in a more beautiful package, whereas Diablo is more, like, yeah, like, gothic and gory, and I know some people obviously love that aesthetic. There are no cute spiders. Yeah, exactly. So for me, just personally, in my taste, that sort of turns me off a little bit. And then I always just find it gets a little bit repetitive. The beauty about Hades, of course, is that, you know, it's a roguelike. So every run you're sort of starting over. And to me, that keeps things feeling fresh. Versus Diablo, you don't have that sort of gameplay loop. So to me, it always kind of got a little bit stale. But I know, again, I know lots of people love it. So not trying to knock on it at all. Just different strokes for different folks, I guess.
I can beat her.
Malinois. Hermes urged me to address a certain matter with you here. However, my view is you are unprepared for the surface as of yet.
Meaning you won't lift the wards barring the path to the surface? What if I remove them myself? I've seen how you do it.
So when you leave the crossroads, there are two ways to go. You can go up and you can go down. Up has a ward barring the path, as Mel just mentioned. Down is obviously the way to Kronos in Hades' domain, but it makes me wonder if this game actually has two paths. It makes me wonder if, when we get all the way down to the bottom and defeat Kronos, that then we turn around and go all the way up to the top. I've got a feeling that this game maybe has more content than you'd think, which is exciting.
Then you'll be more prepared than you are now. Till then, remember your objective lies below, past me.
Oh, yeah.
Nation of witching wards.
One thing at a time. And that one thing is we've got to defeat the headmistress. Oof. Feels like because I'll just be like mid-attack and then I can see her gearing up and I know she's gonna hit me, but I can't do anything because I've already committed to an attack. This axe is rough. I don't know if I like this axe too much. Obviously I wanted to use it. It was a brand new weapon. You've got to try everything once, in my opinion, but I don't think this is going to be my weapon of choice moving forward. The music is just so freaking epic. I'm like excited for boss battles because we get to listen to sick music. You were waiting for the inevitable sheep? Well, here it is, Kirky. I still am very unclear as to if you can avoid this or if this is just a part of every fight against the headmistress, but we've at least found a way to make it not as bad as it was the first time. At first I was like, oh my god, I'm a sheep, what do I do? But now I found out what you do is you just keep moving. Ah! I died, but I did have one death defy, so we're back. There we go. Got her. Test complete.
Just when I thought I had you, he seized control of the fight. Well fought.
Thank you. Fortunately, we are pretty low health after that fight, though, but at least we got through one boss with this darn axe. Yeah, it was a bit too close for comfort at some points. But it's fine. Let's move on to the next area. We can restore some health right there. Ooh, we can do some mining right here.
Some silver.
And then head down into the next area. Poseidon's domain. Oceanus.
That briny smell.
Down, down, down we go. Now we know that the music that we hear in the background is actually sirens, which makes sense. Nice. Blasting that canister did a ton of damage. Alright. Now let's go... I mean, we're in Poseidon's domain. We may as well go see him, I guess.
Pinheads.
Hey Idaho, how are you? Happy Saturday. Good to see you. Welcome back to some more Hades 2. We're picking up where we left off last night, continuing our runs. We just unlocked a brand new weapon, this big ol' axe, which we're taking for a spin here. We can give Poseidon some nectar while we're here, getting his good graces.
I heard so much about you, Uncle, but you're not just very strong. You're generous as well. I am grateful, and would give you this.
Little niece, how thoughtful, but deeply unnecessary. Yet now I'm feeling generous, so here, this one's for you.
Heck yeah, thanks, dude. We got a new keepsake. We also got a codex entry about Poseidon, your boisterous uncle, sometimes called the Earthshaker, although he is best known for the seas, which smother much of the surface. He is comfortable in adverse situations and quite unable to hold still, much like the seas themselves.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Now let's get our boon. Ooh, your splash effects from Poseidon also inflict froth, and froth deals more damage. So we're sort of building on our splash effects on all the other boons that we picked up so far.
Let me show you the way.
We're doing a Poseidon build here.
Good.
Go. And now, speaking of our spider friend, we were just talking about her, Cute Spider.
Wow.
No, wait, this isn't Cute Spider. This is a new character, I think. So Cute Spider must just be in the first zone, which means who are we going to meet here?
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Well, would you look at that? Another would-be suitor journeyed far and wide just to gaze upon me. Not that I blame you, and get totally rejected. Fine. Ogle if you must.
Who is this guy? Look at this pose. Okay, sir. Another would-be suitor who journeyed far and wide just to gaze upon me. Not that I blame you, and get totally rejected. Fine. Ogle if you must.
I'm so happy for you. The pictures looked wonderful.
Oh, MK! Thank you, my friend. That's so very kind of you. Thank you so much for the resub. Holy crap. MK is at 95 months. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. Enjoy your sub badge, your ad-free viewing, your emotes. Yeah, I'm a married woman. I actually forgot to put on my wedding ring this morning. I'm still getting used to wearing that every day, so oops, my bad. But I had a fantastic time off the last couple of weeks. Our wedding was everything that we wanted it to be. The weather was perfect. The pictures looked beautiful. So yeah, thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
You have the wrong idea. I'm not seeking a mate. I don't even know who you are.
What? I'm Narcissus, dummy. The Narcissus. And if you're no would-be suitor, then why don't you relieve me of one of these innumerable gifts the others offered in vain? Then beat it.
Narcissus, the beautiful flower. Okay, so we get second-hand gifts from Narcissus. Would-be suitors lavished him, yet such love cannot be bought at any price. Let's do the heartfelt condolences. Receive a gift of 50 healing and 10 ashes.
Now you may go.
Yeah, he's got a lot of suitors.
Thanks.
You can see all the shades gathered around here, gazing at his beauty, I guess. That is an interesting guy. He is just cursed to sit here forever while others stare at him lovingly. I do like his music, though. Alright. We'll get out of here. MK, how are things going with the baby? I'm not the only one with big life events happening, obviously. You arguably had a bigger one with your kid arriving a couple months ago. I hope the first couple months of parenthood are going smoothly for you and your wife. Where do I go? Oh, we don't get to choose. What? So I can go here, which is Aphrodite and a boss battle, or I can go down these, like, mysterious skull ones?
Open up. Oh, great.
Oh. Cool. Before we can go down there, I've got to, kill all these monsters. Okay. Sleep is precious, but it's generally okay. Baby is still in the potato phase. That's fair. That's fair. We do love a good little potato. I think that's the thing I would worry about the most if I were to have a child, is the lack of sleep. I do not function well when I don't sleep, so I'm so worried that I would just be a terrible person if I had a kid because I would just have no sleep. But hopefully you just get used to it over time, I suppose.
Water spouts activated.
Yeah, the axe is tough against these really quick enemies. I feel like I can't catch up to them. I like how the deeper you get down in Oceania, the more clearly you can hear the siren song, too. That's a nice touch. We've talked about it a lot just last night and today, but the small touches, the finishing details in Hades 2 is what really makes it feel fantastic. There's so many little details that they put in that really make you feel immersed. Alright, we get to pick up a Daedalus hammer here. And we're gonna pick up the Seething Marauder boon. Your attacks also deal 60 damage to surrounding foes for each and every strike. That should come in handy, I think. And then we'll go... let's get a new boon, I guess. Hermes, we're coming. Oh.
This never was your father's realm.
Nope, we're not coming. Kronos is here to ruin our day. Not again.
A glimpse of the past or one of your nightmares.
Not again. Kronos has brought us to Asphodel.
Over there. I'm getting out of here.
Do you really have to go so soon?
I've got 3 HP, which is obviously not ideal. 2 HP. No HP. Ugh.
Return to Shadow now.
Yeah, I think from the beginning I wasn't sure that was going to be a long run, just because, again, I was having trouble getting into a groove with that axe. Maybe with more practice I'd get more used to it, but...
That was too real.
Hey. At least we got fairly far.
I know I could have done better than that.
At least now we get time to confide in our favorite froggy friend. Dora's not here. She must be out exploring. We did complete some prophecies while we were out. We completed Mindful Craft.
Your grasp of the Arcana shall only grow.
And then we got a new one, the Arms of Night. The daughter of the god of the dead shall use the silver pool to unlock each of the nocturnal arms. Oh, I thought there were only 4. I thought we had unlocked all of the weapons, but no, there are 2 more. There are 6. So that's good to know.
If I may, Princess, the faded list of minor prophecies, have you been able to make use of it?
I have. Thank you for bringing it to me. So then the Fates already know what's going to happen in all this? Everything I'm going to do?
Well, yes and no. The fated list says as little of your future as necessary. I briefly was its host myself and saw there but a single prophecy, that I would pass it on to you.
Oh.
Then that's a prophecy fulfilled.
Yeah, I guess so.
Peace, Lord Moros.
Fates protect you.
The widely hated, feared embodiment of doom goes wherever the ever-weaving fates decide, and none but they can anticipate his arrival.
He sure knows how to make an entrance.
Absolutely. Now, let's see what new concoctions we can make.
I need to make my own way to the surface. I need pure shadow to permeate the surface wards. So what if...
Interesting. We can make something called shadow extraction, which can break the ward that the headmistress has put up leading to the surface. All we need is 2 more fabrics and 6 more ash. I'm wondering, I might be able to buy those at the store over here.
Fair trade.
Sure can. No, I don't have enough ash. It was only 1 per 15. I'm close, though. I just need 4 more ash and we can do that. In the meantime, we can do divination of the elements, reveal hidden elemental affinities of various boons. Olympians will offer boons that use these. The world's near limitless possibilities are composed of a scarce few elementary particles.
Within the boons of Mount Olympus, I would see their elemental essences, my victory. So mote it be.
Alright, the headmistress isn't here right now. Yeah, she's off doing whatever, so... Usually she watches on as I do my incantations, but just me today. Now we can do Briny Life Spring next. This will reveal a hidden chamber in Oceanus where you may restore some health and peace. A purified spring can be difficult to locate in the depths of the sea.
Askion Kataski. So mote it be.
One thing I like a lot about Hades 2 so far is it feels like there's a lot more like unlockables and upgrades, which is nice. It always feels good to feel like you're constantly progressing and advancing, and that's exactly how it feels through the first couple of hours here. Alright, our concoctions are done. Can't get anything else from there right now. Nemesis is back.
About time.
Hi. I'm warming my tea.
It was a trade.
A tree. Lana is buying an ebook on my tablet and it's asking me to log in. So now I'm doing the...
Sorry, guys.
The,
Hey, Kirky.
beautiful task of trying to remember what my password is.
Sorry, guys, I'm very into reading these days. And Tiff's tablet has all the books.
You're good. I just gotta remember what my password is. Oh, Muffin's here too. Hi, Beeb. There we go. I remembered my password and the ebook has been purchased. And in return, Elena has reheated my tea.
Thank you so much.
MK says, good job, Elena, locking it down.
Thank you.
About me. I said I forgot to wear my wedding ring today. I gotta get more used to putting it on.
Okay,
Oh, you're not wearing yours either.
To the grocery store.
Okay.
But I took it off when I came home. When I'm puttering, I don't want to dent it.
Kirky said, hi again, Elena, and Muffin, you're all so cute.
Aww.
Wow, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
I think Muffin might be carrying the biggest share of the cuteness, but I appreciate that nonetheless.
Glasses on. Very cute.
Bye. Enjoy your reading. Alana's currently reading the Thursday Murder Club book series. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that. They recently came out with a movie on Netflix, and that's how we were introduced. One of my colleagues recommended it to us. It's very like Knives Out, if you guys have seen that. It's like a low-stakes, silly murder mystery, but the unique aspect of Thursday Murder Club is that it's a group of senior citizens. They live at a senior's residence, and they get together every Thursday and try to solve cold cases. So it's very pure and heartwarming, and Alana's loving it. So the movie just came out, which is based on the first book, but it's a book series. There's 5 books out right now, and I think Alana's read 4 of them in like a week, maybe 2 weeks. So she just bought the 5th book, which is the newest one out. So she is blazing through them. Yeah. Oh, Alana just came in to clarify that this is book number 5 in 1 week. So she has been a speed demon when it comes to reading lately. I haven't seen it or read it, but I know people who have. Yeah, if you're looking for just kind of like a cozy, I want to say feel-good movie, even though it's about murder. It really is. It's sort of feel-good. It's an easy watch and an easy read. You can check out the movie on Netflix. I'm on, I think, Warhammer Lore audiobook 35. Oh, damn, Kirky, you are also blazing through the books. Now, that begs the question, if there are 35, if you're on Warhammer Lore audiobook number 35, rather, how many audiobooks are there? How much lore is there to consume?
Back on your feet again there, princess? All's well in the crossroads. Nothing to report.
It's fortunate we have you vigilantly keeping watch here,
Maybe.
Nemesis. Oh, come on, drop the act. What happened? When did you return?
Don't know what you're talking about, and it's not your business anyway. Fates help you on your task.
Not quite as easy as you imagined, is it? To think that the embodiment of retribution could be so arrogant.
Shut up.
Nemesis is such a prickly pear, my god.
Goddess.
Hello.
So, there's a bit of a new wrinkle in our plans. We've been able to verify some of the details that Master Hermes suggested to you about what's brewing on the surface.
Please tell me what you may. And if you think it wise for me to deviate from my objective to address whatever's going on up there.
The forces of Kronos gather to sail on Olympus through a channel cut across the land. You're poised to disrupt the enemy ranks from within. Aid Olympus, and your chances against Kronos may improve.
The warded pathway leading up should drop me right into the heart of our foe's forward garrison. It seems so reckless.
Call it a calculated risk.
Interesting. So if I can disrupt those wards preventing us from going up, we may be able to disrupt Kronos' forces who are marching on Olympus. It's good to know. Before we do any of that, though, let's do some gardening. We can plant some nightshade seeds right
You'll
here.
grow strong.
And right
Plenty of
here.
room to grow.
And let's check in on our pets, because we love our pets, don't we? Yeah.
How fare my favorite hound and polecat friends?
Yeah. It's a polecat. So, it spans Fantasy, Warhammer, and 40k. Oh, those are different universes. Okay, today I learned. That's a new fact for me. I didn't realize Fantasy, Warhammer, and 40k were different. Unfortunately, I got to episode 13 with one series before the voice actor changed, and it just isn't the same. I have so much more to get through, coupled with the history audiobooks I've been hooked on. Damn, Warhammer is a deep universe, isn't it?
Hail,
It's
Shays.
awesome. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. It's too bad about the voice actor change. I hate when that happens. It really just, yeah, it really disrupts the flow, and especially if you don't like the new voice actors, like, you know, tone of voice or whatever, it can really mess things up. So I feel you there. I'm not personally a big audiobook person, but I've listened to enough to know how annoying it can be when the narrator does change. Alright, we do have enough ash to get a new Arcana card, but I'm wondering if we save and hold off so that we have enough ash after this next run to get the thing we need to disrupt the barrier. I think that's what I would rather do.
Something new there.
Now let's check out our new heirloom. This is Vivid Sea from Poseidon. And when it's equipped, a boon of Poseidon is likely. You can rarefy his common blessings once this night. So I'm going to keep the Ghost Onion on just because we're over halfway to leveling that up to level 2, and I've kind of just been trying to level everything up. So let's do that.
Another artifact of night within the pool.
Now, I'm going to switch back. I'm going to switch back to the very first weapon, I think.
Don't have enough for that.
Somebody fresh from Oceanus joins our ranks.
Let's give that a try. I just gotta remember its move set again. So it's a staff. It attacks like this. So it's sort of like a mid-range. And then its special is it shoots. Its cast is the same. Dash strike. This. That. Yeah. Okay. Let's give that a try. This was the very first weapon that we started the game with, so it's cool to kind of come back to it.
Commander, you once held a place of honor in my father's house, so you must know Cerberus. I think I found him in the morning fields, coated in miasma, heads to paws. Was he always prone to uncontrolled fits of rage?
Oh no, he mostly sat around. We go way back, it's just... I kept strategically afar, seeing as he's kinda like a dog and I'm kinda like a bone. So now he's giving you some trouble, huh?
That's fair. That's very fair, Skelly.
It's not his fault. Kronos must have cast him from the house and put him out to pasture. But if I can just break through all that grime, I'm certain I can calm him down.
He never did like bears, just so you know.
Good to know, I guess. Sorry, Skelly. Had to try that out. Now, let's check on the moon. I think it should be full tonight. Pretty close to it, anyway. Everything is fully lit up by its light. Well, it's still not fully full, but it is getting there. It is like 80% of the way there. Hey, Rector! Happy Saturday, my friend! How was work today? Hope it went okay. Are you home again now? Yeah, Muffin is here hanging out with me this afternoon. And we are continuing working our way through Hades 2. We actually unlocked a new weapon. We unlocked this big ol' axe, which I feel like you would appreciate. But it was pretty slow. I'm just used to being more quick and maneuverable on the field. That we gave it one shot, but I'm back to our very first weapon now. We've come full circle, so I'm gonna give this a shot now for this run.
Once more.
Did get a decent amount done, so not too bad. Excellent. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Happy to be here, of course. I'm so glad to be back and streaming, hang out with you guys, starting a new game, so I certainly cannot complain. Very happy you guys are here.
Just getting started for the evening, are you, Sunshine? Don't know about you, but I've got a good feeling about how this is going to go.
Can you see Muffin? She sees the leaves floating around Apollo, and she loves them. She is looking very intently at the screen right now. Do you have any plans for the rest of your Saturday, Rector? I am going to do... Ooh, this is new. Elements revealed. You now can see the essence of Olympian boons. These essences include earth, water, air, and fire. Ooh, like the Avatar, and perhaps more. While these have no innate benefit, Olympians will sometimes offer powerful infusion boons that grow stronger with your elemental essences. Okay. I'm going to do Nova Strike, which is the epic boon on offer. Your attacks deal more damage in a larger area. Attack damage plus 80%. That's huge. More damage the better, right? Oh yeah. Oh, wow, we smoked those guys. Oh my god. We also randomly got a new codex entry about Asphodel, which is the place that Kronos keeps teleporting us to. Most of the dead used to gather in the meadows of Asphodel. Then the meadows all were set ablaze after the burning river Phlegethon boiled over. After that, even the dead had to move on. Who can say how Asphodel fares now? To us, it is but a dream of a different time. You're getting some Chinese takeout and then doing a Forza stream. Fuck yeah. Everybody, if you aren't following my friend Rectifire, can you rectify that? Get it? Rectify? That immediately? Go check him out. He is fantastic. And his Forza streams are fun. I'll be the first to admit. I know nothing about cars. I know nothing about Forza. But I like to hang out in Rector's Forza streams, and they are a fun watch. So you guys should do that too.
Carefully.
That is not a suggestion. It is an order. All right. Muffin has retreated to sit on my work laptop, as she loves to do. Warm square is Muffin's favorite. Yeah, I feel so much faster and more maneuverable with this weapon. I like this better than the axe, for sure. It's the personal heating pad. Exactly, Rector. Exactly. Muffin is a... Honestly, to be 100% frank, she is a slut for heating pads. Like, I feel like that's the word I need to use to convey how much she loves heating pads. So I love heating pads personally. I've got some lower back issues. So a lot of times when I'm sitting on the couch, watching TV, reading a book, playing a video game, I've usually got the heating pack on my lower back. And like, if I have to get up and use the washroom, the chance of her having stolen my spot upon my return and settled into the heating pack is like 99%. She always steals it. She's like, ooh, the warm square. Mom's gone. But yeah, I think it is definitely a cat thing. It is not just a Muffin thing, but she certainly embodies the stereotype. She loves her warm squares, that's for sure. Rector, I don't know if I've ever asked, and if you don't feel comfortable sharing, that's a-okay. But what do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking? I just stepped right into that attack. That wasn't my best decision. Lost 16 health. That was totally my fault, but you know. Inventory and now like 8,000 other duties for a company that makes industrial thermal sensors. Oh, classic. Gotta love when you're doing 10 different jobs but only getting paid for one, right? That's fucking annoying. But okay, that sounds pretty cool.
You've met many of us now, but not yet proud Athena, I presume. Apparently she's too busy defending our front lines. Take no offense. She's not the goddess of good manners, after all.
Oh, Aphrodite. It's our first Aphrodite sighting of the day, actually. Hello, hello. If you guys weren't here for stream yesterday, yes, this is Aphrodite. She is a nudist, I guess. With very perfectly placed hair strands to keep her modest. Let's see what boons she's gonna give me. Let's do Passion Rush, I think. Rushing damages surrounding enemies and inflicts weak. Which is good, because we do a lot of rushing. Now, let's go... I'm gonna go get another boon, I think. Boons galore.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
Easy peasy. Epic music, though.
Lily, I was certain you were gone. Scarce born, only to be taken by Kronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send word?
Yeah, so as we mentioned, we're piecing together sort of our character's backstory, and it seems that everyone on Olympus didn't know I existed or didn't know I was still alive. I've been down here training in the Crossroads with the headmistress in secret for quite some time, which is interesting. Muffin is getting on her chair, so I will roll her into view. Seems only fair that you get a Muffin cam. Let's see. Ooh, I like this. Steady growth. Whenever you clear enough encounters, a random boon you have gains rarity. Encounters per rarity upgrade is 5.
Now.
That'll come in handy, I'm sure. I'm surprised she didn't just immediately bail when she was in frame. She still might yet. I think she's thinking about it. She's like, what the heck, Mother? I didn't authorize rolling.
Deep in the endless woods of Erebus lie secret clearings, undiscoverable, but through supernatural means.
I knew we'd find this place.
So cozy in here, and there's so much to collect. Look at this.
Don't be frightened.
This is great. How very dare you, Mother? I did not give you consent to move me. This was unauthorized movement.
See you in the crossroads.
All right, it is very pretty and peaceful here. Now let's get some ashes. POV, you decide to play patty cake with the local ghosts.
Into the purse.
Did you play the first Hades game, Rector? I feel like this aesthetic and like the soundtrack and everything is very you. It, like every fucking other game in existence, is deep in the backlog. Fair enough, my guy. Fair enough. Honestly, you're not a real gamer unless you've got a backlog like 2 miles deep, right? I feel ya. No shame there, that's for sure. Not coming from me, anyway. Alright, what can we get from the hammer? Ooh, definitely Cross Cataclysm. No. Rapid Thrasher. Your attacks are 50% faster. Heck yeah. The faster I can attack, the better. Fast and furious, baby. Alright, let's increase our max health.
Laughable.
Beauty. We're getting pretty good in this first area now. Like, we can kind of clear this sort of without issue at this point, essentially. Nice peaceful area to speak to Selene, my favorite goddess. Ooh, let's give her a gift. Let's give her some nectar.
Selene, I now send
it's
you the nectar of the
Selene.
gods, that it may warm your passage across the sky.
My apologies, goddess. I have been mispronouncing your name. I thought it was Selene. It's Selene. Alright.
But, little star, you offer this to me. The connection that we share as Silver Sisters is already more than I can ask. Now be that as it may, I have something for you.
It's actually Selene. Okay, Hermione.
You honor me, sister. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
We need you where you are. Your battles through the Underworld are consequential to the war that rages here. But leave the surface to the gods and me. Do not become distracted by the sealed crossroads gateway leading up.
Oh, that's exactly what I've become distracted by. But I love Selene so much. Now I'm like, I should probably just listen to her. Oh, that's a nice breathy voice. Yeah, I love this gal. I said earlier, I think she's my favorite goddess that we've come across so far. She's just like ethereal and beautiful. She comes with her own horse, so you're getting like a 2-for-1 kind of deal. Her voice actress is fantastic. She's my favorite. Ooh, we get the I'm a firing my laser hex again. I love this one. Lunar Ray, yes please. I will take that.
Not even a scratch. You surpassed me before, yet I wonder, was it your mastery over our craft? Or did the fates themselves perhaps provide a little nudge?
Nothing surprisingly didn't run away. She's just having a bath back there now. Dr. Octogonopus! Octogonopus! Ah! Oh my god. That brought back, like, sealed memories that I forgot I had. Wow, I used to think Dr. Octogonopus was like the fucking funniest thing ever. I remember like watching those little compilations of videos and just like shitting my pants at age 14. Goddipus. Oh wow, that is a niche memory and I love it. We're definitely gonna pull that out here. My favorite goddess is Hecate's abs. I'm telling you, you can grate cheese on those motherfuckers. Look at her. Bad bitch.
Come, headmistress. If I could be provoked that easily, I'd stand no chance at all. Not even if the fates desired otherwise.
She's no Dumbledore, that's for sure. Unless Dumbledore was that ripped under his robes. Hecate is bringing a little something different to the headmaster position.
Good fortune seldom comes to those in no position to receive it. Show me your victory was no mere accident.
Me going to the ice cream truck and just pointing at those abs as the flavor I want.
Careful now. Return to me, sisters.
Here's the fire in my laser. I'm on fire in my laser! Unfortunately, with this particular build, I don't generate the moon charges as much as I did in previous builds. So I don't think we're gonna get to use it that much. Don't mind me, just a small sheep running for my goddamn life. No. I don't have a lot of health left. I have 2 HP in a dream. Whew. And it was enough. Damn. My dream was strong enough that we completed the test.
The nocturnal arms is a terrible responsibility. We've only begun to realize their nature. A certain incantation shall deepen.
You had one more than you needed. That's a good way to look at it.
The aspects of night and darkness.
New incantation learned. Thank you, Headmaster.
Victory.
Victory is ours. We certainly didn't get out of there unscathed, but hey, we did our thing. We'll heal up now before we descend into Oceanus, and oh no, look who's back. The fucking ghost of Kronos.
You, my girl, are meddling in matters you do not understand. Your father made certain choices. He was bound by them, but you are not. You need not follow in his ruinous path.
Ruinous? You brought ruin to the underworld and the surface. I'll never accept what you've done. Now enough talk.
How very spirited. You truly think you can stop time? Well then, I would like to see you try.
Then watch this.
What a spooky freak. Alright, let's head down. Down, down, down to Oceanus.
Is this a different song? I wonder what other terrors lurk within the sea.
I'd rather not find out, because usually most of the sea terrors have way too many legs for my liking, or tentacles.
More?
There we go. Flower over here we can gather. A bunch of ashes. And then let's grab bones this time. So many of these little fish, which honestly is okay with me. They go down so quickly. Keep sending the fish after me, please. Those are my preferred type of enemy, I think. Alright, kicking ass. Now, what is this? We can dig.
Cattail seeds.
Nice, that's a new type of seed, I think. Let's go from increase to maximum health. Seeing as how we are quite low right now, we could probably use some more.
Some sort of gateway on the ground.
Oh, Artemis is here. Hey. Hey, girl, hey! Hey, TS.
Cooked fish.
Cooked fish, yeah. I have a snack after this. I was gone longer than anticipated. Did I miss much? We've done, I think this is run number 3 since we started stream. We unlocked a new weapon. It was a giant axe. We did a run with that, and I didn't love it. It's very powerful, but it's very slow, and it just didn't fit my playstyle, so we didn't get very far with the axe. I've now rotated around to the first weapon that we had, so we're trying this, and as you can see, we're working our way through Oceanus.
Hermes finally got a hold of you, did he? Sounds like things have really taken a turn on Olympus. Glad I'm not there.
Artemis, how can you say that? It's your home. I'm going to see if I can head up there and lend a hand.
Is that even possible for you? Born of the Underworld and all that? Then again, you're a witch. Must have a remedy for everything.
Oh yeah, and then the other thing is we're now trying to go up. Obviously our main objective, Kronos, is down, but we've heard that there's a big fight between Kronos and his minions in Mount Olympus, and so Mel is very, very motivated to go up and try to disrupt his forces a little bit. In order to do that, we're going to have to disturb the headmistress's barriers, and that's something we're working towards.
My blessings.
Ooh, support fire. Or shadow pounce. I think I'm gonna go support fire. After you hit with your attacks or specials, fire a seeking arrow that does 15 damage.
Smart. I was never here.
Okay, bye. I don't know what that is. If you descend, I lose 18 HP. So, as much as I'm curious, I also have 356 gold to my name, so let's go meet Charon instead. Oh, before we go, there's something we can mine here. Hey, Charon. I'm gonna buy everything you got, actually.
You know, it's gotten hard sneaking down into the Underworld of late. Good thing I happen to know an expert on the subject. And so do you, I see.
Let's do Nimble Limbs. Your attack, special, and cast are faster. Faster I can attack, the more damage I do.
All of this tainted gold. You'll see that it's disposed of properly, Lord Charon. I long to see that night.
Take that as a yes. Now, let's go... I mean, it is Poseidon's realm. Let's go see him, I guess. Good old Charon, the chatterbox. It does seem like he actually has a lot to say. The issue is I can't frickin' understand him.
Where are you, niece? The bottom of the sea? Or very close to it? Must be even darker than what you're accustomed to. And the terrible pressure. Not even I can stand it for too long. So how can you?
That's interesting. Not even the god of the sea can survive at the very bottom of the ocean for long. I think I'm gonna go buried treasure here. Any minor finds and gold are worth more, and you receive gold, healing, and bones right now.
Treasure from the sea.
Give me the loot! Heck yeah. And then let's go see this guy. We met him on our last run.
Oh, the hair, the lips, the eyes. Excuse me.
This is a new guy we met.
Getting to the front of the line. Whoever you are, at least you've got more guts than all my other would-be suitors back there. Though you still don't have a chance.
These shades must have felt strongly for you in life if they've been lingering nearby. But it wasn't my intent to be out of turn. Merely to thank you for your gift the other night.
Oh, I know every opening line there is. And merely to thank you is one of the classics. Acting all demure. Well, I know what you really want. And you're not getting it. Just this.
It is tough to be so admired, hey Narcissus? Alright, what are we gonna get? Let's do... I think I'm gonna do Verdure Sampler. Receive a gift of 1 palm slice, 2 molly, and 3 nightshade.
Best wishes.
Some nightshade.
Guitar time. I know. I love this beautiful music here.
The mirror sheen of the standing waters all about revealed to denizens of Oceanus their full selves, to their horror or to their delight.
This guy's the namesake for narcissism. That's what I thought.
Not a good view.
So he's got all these suitors lined up, and as you can see, he feels just quite terribly about it all. There is so much loot for us to get in this area. This is fantastic. We're getting so many resources.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Mom. I'm all curled up on my chair. I am all good. Thank you for checking. She's just napping. I think in Greek lore, Narcissus is just obsessed with himself. I can't remember any suitors being mentioned. Must be a twist that the devs put on his story, I guess. Oh my god, there's even more resources to find up here. Look, we can dig. Damn. Alright. Well, regardless of how this run ultimately ends up turning out, we are going to leave here with so many resources, which is good. Right. Let's go. Honestly, let's go back to Charon's shop. I got a ton of gold again. Let's go pomegranate. And then let's go boom.
In the name of Hades.
I like the sound of this. Snow Queen. Gain a barrier that stops 1 instance of damage in each location, but you prime magic. So prime is a reduction to how much magic you can actively use this night. And this is a prime of 25, which normally wouldn't be good. But first of all, we've got 100 magic right now. So we're still above the starting point. And with this particular build, I don't use much magic. So I think Snow Queen is where I want to go here. We get this protective barrier. I like that you can physically see it. That's pretty cool, actually. I love when equipment or effects are actually shown on your character. It's always a nice touch, in my opinion. And it is time for us to go fight Scylla and the rest of the Siren Sisters. We've actually only fought them once. We fought them for the first time last night and beat them for the first time. That was really nice, but I actually haven't been back down here since, so this will be the rematch. I'm 1-0. Let's hope we can keep our winning record.
How's everyone doing tonight? I knew it. She's come back. You ready for another show, lady? We've been rehearsing our material, practicing non-stop, because one day I'm gonna be a star. Oh, me and the gals.
I like Scylla. She's so kooky and weird. And for anyone who didn't see this boss fight last night, the music is freaking epic. Sit back and relax during this boss fight because it is a lot of fun. E9 says, Tiff, guess what? And then redeems the trash wheel clip. Now, the trash wheel clip wasn't working last night. Is it working today? Let's find out. Of course not. No? Try it again. God damn it. I think something is wrong with the trash wheel clip, unfortunately. There you go. Just watch the clip right there. Thanks, TS. Saved my butt. Close enough.
What do your musical ambitions have to do with unprovoked acts of violence against me?
She's just heckling us gals. Ignore her and take it from the top. 2, 3, 4! We are Scylla and the Sirens!
so you actually can't hit her from the back with her shell. That makes sense. Round 2! Ah!
Damn it.
I just love fighting Skilla because of the music. It's so good. I'd go see Skilla and the Sirens in concert, that's for sure. I am gonna claw out your eyes. The lyrics are iconic. Only the guitarist left. Only Skilla left. Oh no! Oh, she was so close to down. The fish, there were so many fish coming through. They surrounded me.
Lost those sirens.
Ah, damn it. Ah, well. It was a nice touch that the backing track cuts the instruments of those you defeat. Yeah, it was cool. So at the very end, it was just the vocalist left. You succumbed to the mosh pit. That's a good way to put it. A Skilla issue. God damn, my stream deck is so slow lately. I gotta see if it needs an update or something. But there you go. At least I'm glad we got to Skilla and the Sirens for all of you guys to see how epic the music was. And we almost beat her. We succumbed to the mosh pit at the final second. Those damn fish.
Sirens are amphibious. You know their weaknesses, Phrenos?
Yes, Phrenos. Share your secrets with me, my sweet froggy.
You're always here for me.
I want to look up. Can I find out, like, Skilla and the Sirens lyrics? Because they sound pretty good. Okay, the song is called I Am Gonna Claw, brackets, out your eyes, then drown you to death. That is iconic. This is the name of the song. That's good. And then the lyrics. You can't stay away, seems every day. You keep coming back here now. It's plain to see you wanna be under the sea with your favorite sirens. You're so obsessed with me, not that I can blame you for it. I would be too if I were you. Too bad you must die now. I am gonna claw out your eyes, then drown you to death. I am gonna claw out your eyes, then drown you to death. You're such a mess. That little dress looks like it's just from the garbage. Just like that hair, don't mean to stare. Were you aware? Looks like something died there. I didn't realize they were absolutely roasting me the entire boss battle. That's so friggin' funny. Yes?
Weird.
That's why you're jealous of me, not that I can blame you for it. I would be too if I were you. Too bad you must die now. I am gonna claw out your eyes, then drown you to death. I am gonna claw out your eyes, then drown you to death. Pinched by a crab, strangled by an octopus, bitten by a shark, and stung by a jellyfish, poked by an urchin, stabbed by a marlin, sawed by a sawfish, and crushed by Charybdis, and slapped by a bass, sliced by a sturgeon, clobbered by a charp, and stomped by a hippocampus, and smacked by a knucklehead, and poisoned by a scuffer, and burned by a slavok, and swallowed by a whale. Drown, drown. I am gonna claw out your eyes, then drown you to death. This is amazing. Wow. It is a full song. I did not realize, like, I knew it was a banger song, but obviously I didn't pick up on the lyrics too much while I was focused on the fight. But they are just absolutely roasting me the entire time. Couldn't be more catty, and it doesn't even rhyme. Fucking iconic. Yeah, that was really good. Next time we fight, I'm gonna have to really listen in for the lyrics. We can sing along.
Don't you have friends among the other shades, Dora? You could join them for some activity out there. It's picked up a lot of late.
Foolish witch. Haunting this tent is a full-time obsession. We as shades can be a little single-minded. I guess kind of like mortals.
Fair enough. Haunting this tent is a full-time obsession, so Dora isn't going out anywhere.
Not just mortals.
I love that gal.
May moonlight guide us.
Terror engulf us.
Yes, queen.
Lord Moros is away.
Yeah, apparently.
It's good to see you all again.
You have got to be joking. Do you have any idea who we're up against? Cause of death. Curse.
What transpired?
Hey, Headmistress.
Kronos was waiting for me again outside of Erebus. This time I recognized him right away, but I could do nothing against him.
Wily bastard. Arrogant to the last. What did he say?
He thanked the fates that we had finally met, as though he'd been searching for me all this time, and told me not to make the same mistakes as my family.
Eject that poisoned memory from your mind. He knows nothing of the fate's designs. I shall reinforce all our protective sorceries, and you... fear not your enemy. Slay him.
I shall do my best.
May moonlight guide us.
And may shadows conceal us.
Oh, I like how all of her little minions salute me as well. That's cool.
The nocturnal arms still are holding something back.
Alright, so we can get a few new incantations here. We can do Rite of Vapor Cleansing to restore the Crossroads hot springs so they may be used. Minimum 2 guests at a time. Ooh la la. Okay. The roiling and neglected waters of the springs draw heat from the river Phlegethon somewhere below. And by using the hot springs, you get granted 1 bath salts, mostly used for communal visits to the Crossroads hot springs.
By light of moon, together, let us shape reality.
It shall be thus.
Can't wait to take intimate baths with my closest friends.
Someone around here probably wouldn't mind a quick dip.
Hell yeah! Alright, we're gonna go check that out.
What's possible?
We can also get Kindred Keepsakes. Manifest your collection of keepsakes in the spaces separating each region. That's cool, so we can actually change up our keepsakes as the run progresses. To keep those dear to you in your heart is to have the strength to press on.
You may proceed.
Shades of the dead, reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea. Become what I have sought.
Felt your words.
The bath salts can also be used to go fucking insane and eat someone. Gerky says, but when I run baths for my friends, I get told to leave. TS is so, inspired by the current game, I may have gone a bit extra. And now when you use the !trash wheel 2 command, Nightbot says, like the ancient wisdom in the Library of Alexandria, any record of this classic performance has been reduced to ash. Yes. That is extra, and I love it. I love it. All right, we also now have the materials for the shadow extraction, which should, take down the headmistress's barrier leading up. It'll take a while to brew, it looks like. It'll take 12 cycles to manifest the shadow extraction, which is used for powerful incantations.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise.
All right.
Now simmer away.
We put the lid on that, let it simmer, and we'll check back again later. For now, we can spend some bones. Get some stuff.
Don't have the bones. Be well.
Oh, Nemesis is gone again. Interesting.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sacker of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man.
And we won't.
Come on.
Speaking of, would you like a gift? I've got bath salts now that I can give as a gift. The waters of the crossroads cleanse the body and the mind.
Odysseus, how about alleviating the rigors of all this tactical planning with a visit to the springs?
I really do appreciate the offer, Goddess. Just, I reckon your headmistress would rather I stay here. You understand, don't you?
It's like 2 feet away. What do you mean? She won't care if you go to the hot springs for a bit.
Maybe some other time.
Boo. He gave this bath salts back. I mean, at least that's good. I can't believe he won't go for a dip with me.
Must be a way I can extract pure shadow.
I once was desperate to hear the siren's song. I barely resisted their temptations. Of course, I was merely mortal. Perhaps you're less susceptible to their allure.
Perhaps. At any rate, I failed to see the appeal. Although, it's possible the sirens were better off without Scylla. She seems rather bossy.
She's a menace. Caught half a dozen of my crew like she'd a separate set of teeth for each of the poor lads. We'd little choice but to pray to the gods and sail on. Tell her hello for me.
Did the gods answer your call, at least?
For the most part.
Hey, Sleepy, 2 days in a row. How lucky are we? Yes, I am back to streaming. So excited to be here, of course, after my time away. So excited to be starting a new game. So we got a weekend double header. We were live last night playing Hades 2. We are back again today playing some more. And it is so good to see you guys. Thanks for stopping in. I hope everybody's weekend is going well so far. And yeah, welcome back to the Hades 2 adventures. We just unlocked this hot spring, which we're going to check out.
A small spring draws its heat from deep within the earth. Its water so pristine and pure that they can cleanse the body and the soul.
If I get in, I might never want to get out.
Apparently I can't get in without a friend, though, which is lame, because the only person here I could invite... Wait, can I invite the headmistress? I didn't even try that. 1 second. Gift. Yes, me and the headmistress.
I know it's a difficult time, headmistress, but just in case, would you be interested in joining me for a brief while at the hot springs?
As much as I would enjoy basking in the springs, I've incantations to complete, wards to reinforce. No, I cannot. Not now.
Boo! That's 2 rejections. Why doesn't anyone want to go to the hot springs? Well, at least they give my bath salts back, but clearly no one here today wants to go with me, I guess. We'll have to wait for someone else to come visit who's more amenable to relaxing. Does Dora want to come? Ooh, good question. Let's see, can Shades go in the hot springs? I guess we'll find out.
Say, Dora, would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they aren't haunted.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Do I ever? What
Yes! Dora! All right, we got turned down twice, but not a 3rd time. My girl Dora is ready to go soak it up in the hot springs. Good suggestion, TS. Kirky says, I would kill to go to a hot spring. Yeah, this one looks particularly relaxing. Like, look at this, in this cozy little grove.
Shy about this kind of stuff.
Dora looks like she is living her best life. Look at her. That is a relaxed girly. Sleepy says, you never sauna'd with any of your professors back in the day? No, clearly. I missed out on the opportunity to offer them bath salts and go to the local hot spring.
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora?
Oh! Ash, you arrived just in time. Ash pops in and says, now it seems we're getting steamy. Ooh la la, we are. Okay, we're seeing Mel. Hair down, close up, real relaxed. Okay. I didn't realize the hot spring was going to be a treat for all of us.
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts.
That doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days?
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself.
time passes.
Well, that was basically like floating around in your tent, though I appreciate it nonetheless.
Alright, I even got an achievement. Soothing Soak. Take one of your comrades to the hot springs. That spring sure was hot. You can say that again. Wow, okay. So we definitely want... Oh, I spent so much time in the hot spring. Apparently my potion is ready.
Fresh from the pot.
Damn! Okay, that's another benefit. So let's see. This is the Shadow. It was brewed in the cauldron using the alchemy recipe Shadow Extraction. So now we can use that to do this incantation. Permeation of Witching Wards. Gain the ability to traverse warded gateways, such as the one leading to the surface. The wards fend off no foe, but rather prevent an inexperienced princess from venturing too far. Well, fuck that. Let's take down those wards.
The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell.
'Tis done.
Alright, damn. So I guess now we can go not only down, but also up? Let's go check this out. Oh, before we do, actually. My plants are ready. Let's harvest these and then plant some new ones. You can plant cattail seeds. Kirky says, oh, drink some water, you thirsty bunch, and not from the hot spring. Ashes, I'm just in a break before another round of here at work. Even read a chapter of Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, which is a standalone sequel of The Nightmare Before Christmas, starring Sally, who marries Jack Skellington. No way! I had never, I had never heard of that before. I didn't know that was a thing. I might have to check that out myself, Ash. E9 says, is this Stardew Valley or a roguelike? Both. And a dating sim. It's a lot of genres mashed together.
I should be able to increase my grasp.
Alright, well let's do just that. And then I want to get the Boatman, which gives us plus 200 gold. That also unlocks a whole other row of Arcana cards, and now that we have... No, we don't have 3. We still gotta get 3. And when we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then we can equip the Centaur as well. So we gotta get that one next time. Alright, let's check out our heirlooms. We did get a new one. The Moonbeam. A reward from Celine is likely. The next path of stars you find grants plus 3 upgrades. And we got the Ghost Onion to level 2, which is good. Now, I am going to change to, I think this one, the Silken Sash, which gives us plus 30 armor. And while you have at least 1 armor, gain plus 2 armor after each location. Can you deactivate previous cards? You can, yeah, to free up room to equip others. But I didn't have enough Ash to unlock the Eternity card, so it doesn't matter at this point.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the Underworld. There's something up with those nocturnal arms of yours. A certain aura that's surrounding one of them. The Grave Thirst.
A relatively simple incantation. I expected there was more to the connection between Knight's weapons and the dead. No wonder you can see it too.
Come now, not like I need eyes on the back of my cranium, but I can feel it in my bones. Want more bones yourself, just use a weapon with the thirst.
Whenever possible.
Above, a full moon flares, bestowing all her grace and power from beyond an earthly canopy of trees and soaring precipices which provide a pristine vantage point.
The crossroads between realms.
Ah, it's finally a full moon, is it? Oh yeah, everything is lit up
Below
now.
the path to Tartarus. Above the way to Olympus.
Oh, beautiful. Our first full moon. Look at this. That is gorgeous. It's giving so much light. Tonight is the night, I think. Is one of Skelly's students different today? This guy right here. Yeah, looks like I can salute
Pleased
him.
to see you made it here.
Look at his little emoji. I think that's one of the spirits that we met and coaxed down here, I guess. Okay, in terms of weapons, I see the axe has the bonus, but I gotta be honest, I really don't like the axe, so Or maybe we should use it for one more go. We get +3 bones per location. Let's give it another go. I think a lot of you guys didn't see me use the axe earlier. We unlocked this at the very beginning of today's stream. So you know what? Let's give it another go. The reason I didn't like the axe is because it's so slow. But I'm sure if I get used to it, you know, it'll get better. It's so big. Like, I literally can't pick it up. I drag it along the ground like this. And my bow! Maybe it would work better if you axed nicely. Very nice, very nice. We've got an ad starting in 30 seconds, and I really need to pee. So, how about we take a quick break right here before we head up? I'm going to dispel that ward. We're going to head up towards the surface and hopefully disrupt some of Kronos's army before they reach our allies. So, let's take a quick pause here while we'll run these ads. Then when we come back, we will head upwards. Up, 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 up. And we're back. Thank you guys for waiting. We got those pesky ads out of the way for another hour, which means we are ready to get right into it. So we can now head upwards. We couldn't go up before because the headmistress had erected a barrier there. She is of the opinion I am not ready to go up towards the surface, but of course, I'm completely disregarding her opinions, and we're gonna go up. Because from what we've heard from some people, like Hermes and some of the others, we might be able to do some good if we can sort of disrupt Kronos' forces from within. And we should be able to catch them by surprise if we head up a little bit from here. Nowhere to go but up. Hardy, hardy, har. So this is presumably going to be brand new areas for us. I'm actually pretty excited to see what lies upwards. So without further ado...
To the surface.
To the surface. Oh, and right away we'll get a boon from Zeus.
What are you doing on the surface, young lady? How shall you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
Oh, shut up, Zeus. I'm coming to help. I love how I don't even answer him. I'm just like, fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna do Thunder Rush, I think. Rushing causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. Bolt damage is 20 every 1/3 of a second, essentially.
Greater might.
And now we've got new enemies up here as well. So some people did mention, they were like, how are you gonna survive on the surface? But I mean, it seems we didn't die as soon as we set foot up here, so that's a good sign. We'll see how it goes, I suppose. Fuck you, old man, just boon me up. Uh-oh. No, wait a minute. Something did happen there. We're taking damage. It was called Chthonic Fate. Maybe we can't stay on the surface too long.
Feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air.
Yeah.
Her sole recourse is to return whence she came.
Damn it. So they were right after all. I can't breathe the surface air.
What?
So I just have to go back? Well, yeah, because otherwise I can't even go back. So I guess I just have to keep going till I die? We're gonna have to find some way that we can survive up here, I guess, if we want to actually tackle the surface. Interesting, I guess. Lo and behold, the headmistress was right, I guess. I was not ready to come to the surface.
Grandmother.
My understanding was your line could scarce survive beyond the reaches of the Underworld. Yet there you are, traipsing about as though not bound by your father's fate. How can this be?
Well, it's not easy, and it's not without suffering. I'll tell you that for free, Grandma. Okay, let's do Plentiful Forage. Whenever you gather resources from a location, restore some health and gain +1 mystery seeds now.
Seeds.
We need health if we're going to survive up here, clearly. We get some cool resources, though, that we can't get underneath. Oh, those are dead people. Looks like we're in some sort of, like, fortress. This is interesting. I can't look around for long, though, because my health is literally draining.
How can I...
City of Ephira. We are not going to survive long. What is that? Oh, I touched it, and it took away 14 HP. Oh!
Return to Shadow now.
Yeah, we're gonna need to do something if we want to survive on the surface for any length of time. Wait.
You traveled to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the Underworld.
Fuck my fate! I defy my fate!
The curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes. But I now choose to think that it was intended for yours.
I think Moros is going to be able to help us out here with our conundrum.
Farewell.
Incantation learned. Unraveling a fateful bond. Each tick of damage you were taking is one more than the last.
I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I'm surprised we lasted even that long. Had to have been a terrible feeling. She couldn't breathe the air and eventually essentially suffocated.
The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air.
If we can get the right incantation, yeah. Dora must be out on an adventure, I guess. She's not haunting my tent today.
My greetings.
Let's chat with Moros a little bit more about this.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
You know, totally hypothetically, asking for a friend.
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way?
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Sign the liability waiver, Mel.
Yes, that covers it.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Well, at least we know there's potentially a way
The fates would have me do their bidding.
to circumvent what happened up on the surface. Hi, do you know that I went up there, I wonder?
You visited the surface.
Ah, yeah.
I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
I mean, hey, it's the thing with kids. You can put up as many, you know, child locks and safety barriers as you can, and you can protect them as much as you can, but ultimately the only way for children or students to learn is for them to try and fail, and that's exactly what just happened, eh?
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to.
Sounds like she's on board with my plan, which is good.
Together we shine.
One thing I've really appreciated about a lot of the video games coming out in this year of 2025 is that there have been a lot of really awesome female main characters in video games. Right now, off stream, I'm currently playing Ghost of Yotei, which has a character named Atsu as the main character, a female protagonist, and then of course we're playing Hades 2 here with Mel as the female protagonist. It is awesome to see hot, badass women star in games, and I am just absolutely loving it. This is great. And Vectors is good. I hope it pisses off all the right people. Yeah. There's so many men who grumble about playing as hot women in video games, and, you know, it makes me question some things. But yeah, grumble away, folks, because I freaking love it. I mean, I've talked about it all the time, not to get too deep into things. This is a story I talk about all the time. But like representation in video games in all media seriously really does matter, and people obviously don't think it matters because those people have always historically been represented. But I remember when I played Pokemon Crystal for the very first time in the year, I think it was 2000, I got a copy of Pokemon Crystal, and that was the very first Pokemon game where you could play as a girl character. And we were playing as pixels this big. The only difference between the male character and the female character is that the female character had like two little pigtail pixels here. So like realistically, it made no difference at all. But did it make me so happy as a kid to finally get to see myself on the screen? Yes, it did, more than I can ever say. So the fact that now there's so many amazing games with so many strong female characters, I love it. I love me a strong, badass female lead, and yeah, we're getting a lot of those in 2025, so there it is. That's my little rant. I'm just very excited to be playing as Mel in this game, because she's a freaking awesome character.
Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
To unravel that fateful bond, we're going to need Moss, Lotus, and Thalamus. We've already got one Moss. We don't have any Lotus right now, but I've seen them. I don't know what the Thalamus is, though. I have a feeling we might not be able to collect that until we get a little further down underground, but we'll keep that in mind. One thing we can do right now, though, is the rise of Stygian wells. It causes locations in the underworld to sometimes contain a well of Charon. The Titan of Time called for all the boatmen's wells to be buried as they could not be destroyed, so let's make them rise back up.
Long dormant wells of Charon rise again into the night.
Interesting.
Ash says, I mean, I don't give a flying frick if I play as a female character as long as I'm having fun. And I'm a guy, too. Hell, I played as a female character in Pokemon Crystal, and I still had fun as I was around 10 years old at the time. And well, that's the thing. Like, realistically, it shouldn't matter what gender, male, female, non-binary. It doesn't matter if it's a human or an animal or an alien. Who cares what the main character presents as long as it's a good game, a well-written character. I play tons of games, obviously, where the main character is a man, and that doesn't mean I like the game any less. But just historically, you know, all the main characters being usually a straight white man, it's nice to just see some different perspectives and some different looks in video games. It's nice, right? Rector says, I'm all for it, and not just because powerful women hot. It's just refreshing. I'm tired of the same fucking guy, dude, man being in every game. Also, let's be honest, women are just better, full stop. Exactly, Rector. Exactly. On the topic of strong female characters, to me, Canonical V in Cyberpunk is female, and she's a bad bitch, said lovingly. Yeah, a female V is awesome. I mean, some of my favorite characters in all of gaming are female. Obviously, Ellie from The Last of Us is one of my most favorite characters. That one's a little different because I always kind of saw myself in Ellie, and I think that's why I love her so much, is I really relate to her. I mean, I've even got her tattoo, so that one's maybe different. Another character I freaking love is Ciri. Ciri from The Witcher is a bad bitch, just like V from Cyberpunk. Like, there's so many well-written, strong female characters coming up in video games, and I love it, right? You're right, Tiff. We need more twink representation. More Breath of the Wild likes, please. Look, we love our twinks, too. We love our hot mommies. We also love our sweet twinks. Variety is the spice of life, right? But, yeah. I'm glad you guys agree with me on that. Now, what does our shop lady have for us? Oh, she sells bath salts now. I didn't realize she was in the drug game. We don't have many bones though, so we're gonna have to hold off on that, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because I do see that Nemesis is back, and I would love to ask if she wanted to go to the hot springs with me.
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me. And you should show a little gratitude.
DS says, what next? Tide Pods? New bath salt supply just came in, fresh from Tampa. Oh, God. Variety is always the spice of life. Even I read books and comics and watch stuff with female characters, too, as long as I have fun with them, you know? Exactly. Exactly. And it doesn't have to be a big deal, but obviously some people just like to moan and groan and complain just because they can, and it's unfortunate that those voices seem to be louder, because I do think they are the minority. I do truly believe that, but they are just loud. So it's nice to have a civil conversation with people where we're just like, yeah, people of all races and genders and colors and ethnicities and religious backgrounds are cool. I don't care who it is, just give me a cool fucking character, right? Amen. I just like to hit them with the, you know, you're right. I hope you find more whiny man-child representation in games, just for you. I mean, representation matters. So maybe our next lead needs to be a whiny man-child to make sure that segment of the population is well represented too.
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
Because you're weak.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side.
That's our girl, Nem.
Up for more? The good witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there until such time as I had the means to pass through. But the climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. Tia says, we're gonna fight Nem eventually, aren't we? Oh yeah, I don't think you were here earlier. We actually came across Nemesis out in the wild. We surprisingly didn't fight her. When I saw her, I was like, oh, we're gonna duel, aren't we? But no, we just had like a contest of who could kill the most monsters in a certain amount of time. And I ultimately ended up winning the contest. She gave me some gold and left. So I don't know if that's something that's going to crop up more often now, or if eventually we're going to be able to fight her. But yeah, we have already had our first encounter with Nemesis in the wild.
Who's a good girl?
Who's the goodest pets? Look at these good pets. I love you. You're so good. No one up here to bathe with me today. Boo, we need some more bath salts. My plants aren't ready yet.
You'll grow up in no time.
No time at all. Alright, let's head out, I guess. Okay, so how much ash do we have? Oh, we've only got 6, so I still can't get that eternity card, so we'll hold off on that for now.
A death-like pallor emanates now from the arms of night, or one of them at least. Their fate-wrought thirst to separate immortal souls laid bare.
The gathering of ancient bones.
So it looks like this is the one with the curse today, the staff, which I do like, so we'll take that with us today. Let's take a look at our keepsakes. We only got through 2 encounters with our silken sash, so I will keep this equipped because I do want to try to get it up to level 2. So we'll grab that for now. Now let's chat to our good friend Commander Skelly.
You're brave to venture through that previously warded gateway, but come on! You underworld types aren't cut out for surface life. Unless perchance there is an incantation that could help.
I think there is, Commander. Except it calls for reagents that can only be found up there. But how am I supposed to gather them before the incantation is complete?
Oh, okay, that's actually a good catch. Because remember when we were looking at the incantation, I said, oh, I've never seen some of these materials before. They must be further down. But no. According to Mel, apparently there are reagents found on the surface.
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but...
So maybe we are gonna need to go back up to the surface and do some runs and just gather as many reagents as we can. I didn't think about that. Maybe we won't go down right now. Maybe we go up again.
Break the siege.
Let's see. We're just gonna have to literally go as fast as we can.
Moonlight, guide me.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold.
Okay. It's not ideal, but few things ever are, exactly. We'll do Lunar Rags, that's my favorite one, but my hope is we don't stay here even long enough to really use it, so I'm just gonna fight. Oh yeah, I see the moss right there, which is one of the reagents that we need. Fight, grab everything we can.
This again.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen every time, girl.
Through all that.
Oh, cool. That is the city, and I guess it's besieged by Kronos right now. That's why it's on fire. We got zombies and vultures in the city. Honestly, yeah, the upgrades don't probably really matter. Rapid thruster will come in handy. Let's keep moving. Quick.
This isn't working.
Looking for reagents. Oof. I don't see any here.
A bat cage, but no sign of any bats.
There are no reagents, so I'm just gonna have to go through one of these doors.
lovers.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing? Okay, I don't have much time. I'm almost dead already.
No.
Dead. Oh, wow, you really don't get much time up there. I got some moss, but I didn't get any of the other thing.
So that's the surface then.
I'm wondering though, is it only moss that's a surface thing? Let's just take
The kind
a
of
closer
moss
look.
I need only grows on the surface.
Yeah, so, but I think we have the moss now. I think that's all we need. The other thing we needed was this. Thalamus. Which is an uncommon resource originating in the depths of chaos. No, so I don't think we need to go back up on the surface anymore. The moss is the only surface thing we need. The other thing is down in the depths. So I think we're good. That's okay. That's helpful. We also unlocked a new thing about the witch's staff. Amongst the nocturnal arms, Deskira was first awake when you approached. She is yours. How does it feel to wield her, something which should have never been used? Forged in chaos as a last resort to bring her brother arms to heal if need arose. Cool.
The air up there did not sit well with me at all.
Okay. Well, that's good. I don't know that we'll need to go back up there.
You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
I like your positivity.
Some spirits of the dead forever wander aimlessly, whilst others, lacking even so much will, merely linger in a single place.
Dora does need to get out more often.
We brought her to the hot springs. I just really love the gameplay loop of this game. You go out, you explore, you adventure, and then... Oh, who the fuck are you? You come back and get to the story-related stuff. What is this?
Disgusting.
What is this garbage? Who are you, and why are you tossing your garbage around here?
Did you miss me, Trouble? Thought I'd flit on over to your neck of the woods again, since I'm still welcome here and safe and everything. What have you been up to lately?
Eris, Strife Incarnate. This is the first time we're meeting her. She has got a big old gun, and she likes to toss trash on the ground, apparently.
You know, not much, really, Eris. So, well, what brings you back? For a while there, I thought maybe you really were gone for good this time.
Don't sound too hopeful there, Mel.
Hate to disappoint, but I just couldn't stay away. Especially not with everything we're in the middle of right now. You have been real busy lately, huh?
Whatever it is you heard, please keep it confidential.
What is it she was tossing on the ground? Literally rubbish, mostly used to degrade the quality of the environs, obtained from cleaning up after Eris and the crossroads. Slow decomposing waste from some sort of processed snack. Wow. What the fuck? Okay, it looks like she also graffitied on this rock? Dude, she is a fucking menace. Huh.
Denied.
Absolute menace. She came in here. I'm pretty sure these are hers too. Bullet casings, graffiti, and trash. Great. Okay, that's quite the first introduction, Eris. Talk about first impressions, right? Jeez Louise.
Headmistress, Olympus seems reluctant to ask outright, but I can tell my family there needs me. I cannot shake the sense that I have to help them before I can achieve our task.
You needn't shake that sense, for it may well be accurate. You still thinking of an incantation that may help you to survive such a journey?
I am. Up there, I'll be like a fish out of water, right? Suffocating. But with a proper incantation, I was thinking maybe I could hold my breath until Olympus is secure.
Such a spell shall not be simple. Though if you demonstrate that you're sufficiently well-traveled, then perhaps magic such as that shall help you go farther still.
I'm counting on it.
Nemesis is gone too.
Nemesis must have a head start.
Lots of people are out today.
Over here.
Hey, what's up?
A bit of something for you here, Goddess. The gift of skeletal remains would not be looked on favorably back where I come from, but then you've more respect for the dead than mortals generally did.
More bones than I can quickly count or locate on my own. Then I shall leave them in the wretched broker's care.
And get yourself a fair deal in exchange.
Damn, 80 bones? That's sick. Thanks, dude.
Salutations.
It can't be good that Strife herself is here. Think she'd talk to us? Dying wish. Serenity. Let's go see what we can buy with our bones. I want to buy bath salts.
Appreciate the deal.
Thank you. And then we'll also buy ashes with what we have left. Alrighty, I guess today, rather than going down, we're gonna go up. Up, up, up. And today, they want me to use...
Got a silver sister on deck.
These
Hack 'em
two.
out to bits.
Ooh, wait, do you think Skelly would go in the hot springs with me? Let's try.
Commander, would you be willing to accompany me to the springs sometime? We could rest our weary bones a bit.
What are you gonna do, carry me? I am required here, young one, for these shades still require discipline. Mayhaps some other age, when all we hold dear isn't at stake.
Aw, Commander Skelly, why are you being so uptight? Damn it. That's the third person who's rejected our hot springs invitation. Well, at least he gives the bath salts back.
You're beginning to fill out that keepsake storage case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
Hey, Kirky. Kirky says, what have I missed? I was unconscious at my desk for 45 minutes. Just a quick cat nap, hey? Well, we tried to go up to the surface, and it turns out, unfortunately, Mel cannot survive up there, where our health drains very quickly. She cannot breathe the surface air, so we gave up on trying to go to the surface until such time as we can manufacture some sort of incantation to allow us to survive up there better. So we're gearing up now for another expedition down below.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
Won't have impure intent on my damn training grounds.
I like Skelly.
Death to Kronos, Commander.
Knock him dead, kiddo.
Hell yeah. See if the moon is still full.
Few places such as this where two realms meet.
It's still pretty bright. Oh yeah, it's full. Seems like a good omen for tonight. Alright, let's rock and roll.
The princess of the Underworld now holds the key to the once warded gateway leading all the way up to the surface of this world. But how is she to fare in that forbidden realm?
Not well.
We'll find out.
Let's go down.
Commander.
When bright Apollo gathered us and announced that his twin sister, whilst out hunting for our enemies, stumbled upon a long-lost relative with the Witch of the Crossroads, why, I was overjoyed and furious at once.
So Apollo is the one that spread the word of my existence up in Olympus. Interesting. I think I'm gonna do Ice Strike. Your attacks deal more damage and inflict freeze. We get plus 30% attack damage, and then freeze means that afflicted foes are stopped for 2 seconds.
Better.
Oh yeah, the freeze is nice. Stops them right in their tracks, and I'm fast enough that 2 seconds makes all the difference for them to be frozen. I like that a lot, actually. It's a good start. Oh my god, yeah, no, the freeze is really, really good. Fast and furious, I like it.
All quiet.
Let's do some digging. We'll grab our boon.
So it's rough going on the surface for you, I get that. But don't give up on us yet, Em. I know you never would mind. Probably just searching for some magical ingredients you need. Something like that.
That's what I'm doing. Speaking of fast, let's go nimble limbs, making our attack, special, and cast faster. Let's Sonic the Hedgehog this shit. Oh yeah, I like this build so far. In my experience, you can kind of tell early on if you know, got something good going on, and that's exactly how I feel right here.
Tinies, you needn't be a witch to see your family is in dire straits right now. You needn't be a witch at all if you ask me. I'd choose another way of life if I were you.
My options are a little bit limited, Poseidon. I'm doing what I can in the circumstances. And also, what's wrong with being a witch? I'm gonna go Hydraulic Might. At the start of each encounter, your attacks and specials are stronger by 100% for 10 seconds.
A wave of power. That's
And then what do we have here? Oh, a little shop. Okay. The only thing we can afford is the life essence, which I don't need right now, so we are not missing any health, so we'll hold off. That was a landmine. And that was a landmine. Alright. Let's go meet our sweet little spider gal.
Just a spider, small and black. 8 long legs and fuzzy back. Eyes like gems and web so fine. Godlike skill, but not divine.
I actually love her. Like, again, it's ironic because I fucking hate spiders, but I really like this girl.
Why, that's the sash I gave to you. Isn't it so very soft? May it help keep you warm and safe, wherever your journeys may take you. Now, here's a little something to match.
Yeah, we actually have her keepsake equipped right now. That's cool that she notices it. Let's go... I think I'm gonna go Onyx Dress. We'll get plus 60 armor and a Fate Fabric. Plus, we'll get a cool black dress.
I hope you like it.
Hell yeah! This looks great!
May moonlight guide you.
Thanks, girl.
No need to be so formal here.
Tallara would say, I hate spiders, but you, Arachne, are an exception. Yes, exactly.
This is okay.
Fuck spiders entirely and categorically. Except Arachne, she's precious. Oh my god. Now, this is new. There's a mysterious black portal which we can descend in. We'll lose 13 health. But, let's see what's down there, I guess.
Before letting me in. Fine. It's only blood.
Whoa, chaos! Right, I remember this from the first game.
What sort of boon is this in such a place? Well, in the name of Hades, Olympus, are you there?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Olympus cannot hear you, spawn of Hades, but I can. And I have for you a proposition. Assist with a quandary of mine and benefit. Your response?
Damn, there is a lot going on here. There's a head with spine attached and a little baby, kind of an umbilical cord ghost thing coming out of their mouth. The shoulder piece has 3 faces on it and they're all blinking. We've got an eyeball in the middle of the chest that's moving. We've got earth earrings. We've got eyes as buttons. There is a lot of spooky, creepy chaos here. Yeah, the design is very, very cool. That head was their old form. Oh, interesting. That's a neat touch. Yeah, I do remember meeting Chaos in the first game. This is our first time meeting Chaos in the second game.
Almighty Chaos. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. What sort of quandary would concern the origin of all existence? And how do I fit in?
Time shall tell. But at present I have inferred that your response, in essence, was affirmative. Thus may our newly formed arrangement prove most interesting. Accept my mark and go, and later I shall open the abyss for you again.
Boons of Chaos. All once sprang from the infinite void, even time itself. So you basically have to take a negative for a while, which will turn into a positive. So like, probably the best one for us, we'll do Addled Mind. For the next 4 encounters, each time you use casts, you take 6 damage. I don't use casts a lot anyway, so that won't be a big deal. And afterwards, we'll gain plus 31 max magic.
There. We'll just have to live with the side effect for now.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. The chaos boons are initially a negative, but turn into a positive, which is interesting. Let's go see our moon mommy, I guess. Now, was there some sort of special resource in this realm that we needed? Yeah, when we looked at the resources, it did mention something about Chaos, so I guess I need to pick the opportunity to go visit Chaos as much as I can, and in hopes that we get some of those resources.
I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
You dispelled the Crossroads Surface Gateway wards. Traverse the veil between the world you know and this one that I look upon each night. Perhaps our plan required this new phase.
Yeah, there were no resources in that instance specifically, but hopefully later on. Exactly. Let's do Total Eclipse. Your Hex blasts a large target area for 1,000 damage.
Total Eclipse.
Now, we're not going to use much magic in this run, but when we do, we can do that. It has a delay, but then... Not the crater! I wasn't expecting it to have an actual physical impact on the environment. That's sick. Wow, okay, very, very cool. See, I told you, Moon Mommy is the way to go.
Hold on, sister.
Oh, and the hunt is on. Artemis is here to help us. Ah yes, just drop the whole ass moon on your enemy. When in doubt. Blast them with a celestial body. That'll do the trick.
Hey, you're not bad.
Appreciate the
I saw it
backup.
first.
We got lots of resources here. We got that, we got this.
Let's get you someplace safe.
Go Majora's Mask on their asses.
Hey, is it really true Moros himself showed up at your crossroads because you summoned him? As in, you literally invited doom?
It doesn't seem the wisest course when you put it that way. Kronos once was brought low by a prophecy of the 3 fates. I felt they might be willing to intervene again.
And they did so by sending you the embodiment of misfortune and unforeseen consequences. Well, if that's what the fates have in store, you're going to need this.
Boons of Artemis. Let's get the death warrant. A random foe occasionally becomes marked. If it takes critical damage, this repeats. The time between marks is 18 seconds. And when marked, afflicted foes have a plus 30% chance to take critical damage.
Very well. Good hunting.
Sounds good to me. Good hunting, girl. Alright, let's go get some money. Beauty! Kicking ass. Alright, good start. Let's go grab some nectar. Lots of little ghosties here. Nothing I can't handle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it looks like our Chaos Boon has transformed, so we now have a plus 31 max magic and no longer any negative side effects. Speaking of money, we've got lots, so let's go see our guy. What do you got for sale? Ooh, I want that.
Keep getting shipments of those gold and Chronos coins. I melt them down and dump the goop into the earth whence it came, so Chronos can make more.
How thoughtful of you. Okay, let's do... Your specials can cause a blast that deals 500 damage in the area. I do use my special sometime, my ranged attack, my Y attack, so that could trigger. I think Volcanic Flourish might be the best play here.
Such strength.
And then seeing as we've got money, we may as well buy more shields. I've got 120 shields now, which is awesome. Between the armor that Arachne gave us, the heirloom that we have equipped, and now the shields we picked up, we've got a lot, which is fantastic.
Eris returned to the crossroads, my lord. Forgive me for speaking ill of one of your siblings, but I always fear the worst when she's around. Could she be working against us?
There's another familial connection. Apparently Eris is the sister of Charon. Kirky says, I'm torn between a hot chocolate or a tea and some bacon rolls. Ooh, damn. Kirky, I'm biased because I'm a huge tea lover, so I would say tea. But I mean, regardless of what beverage you have, I hope you're getting bacon rolls, no matter what, because that sounds lit.
If only she was more like you.
Alright, time to fight the headmistress.
Found something new to wear?
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed.
Headmistress, I'm concerned Kronos may find us. I first encountered him not far beyond these woods.
There are so many passageways to Erebus, it is exceedingly unlikely he shall find the way. You face a greater risk than that right now. Now the cross flames!
You're doing a lot of damage, holy shit. Thank God for my shields, though, because she's also doing a lot of damage to me. I gotta be more careful.
Behold the moon!
Sheep time? I literally don't think there's any way to avoid that. I seriously don't. Luckily, no one seems to be bothering me. I'm just living my little sheep life over here. Waddling around. That wasn't so bad. That was my best sheep experience yet, I think.
You cannot pierce my ward.
Yes! We're getting pretty good at taking down the headmistress now. We're pretty much always winning against her, which is good.
Hold nothing back as you continue on.
Yeah, that's a good marker to show that our strength is increasing.
I prevailed.
BRB bacon time! Hell yeah, Kirky. One of the moon buffs turns you impervious for 5 seconds, I think. Maybe if that's timed right, you could avoid sheepification. Oh, maybe that's how we avoid it, yeah. If we have some sort of invincibility boon.
In you go.
That makes sense. Oh right, I forgot. We have one of these now, so I can actually change heirlooms. I'm not going to, but always good to have the option.
Far below, down in the deepest reaches of the Underworld, awaits the ancient foe of saffron-veiled goddess Melenui.
You'll help me find him. Farewell, Erebus.
Farewell, Erebus. On to Oceanus. I'm ready for a rematch with the Siren Sisters.
Ugh, that's cold.
The water?
Hippos.
Hippos? That's what these things are called? Don't look like the hippos I pictured. Some digging.
Some seeds.
Oh, ow. I don't even know what hit me. Some upgrading. Rapid onslaught. Your attacks are 35% faster. Yes. The faster the better. The more hits we can get off, the better. Apparently a new prophecy has now been foretold. We'll have to check that out when we're back home. I didn't notice this my first few times through Oceanus, but the siren song actually gets louder the deeper down you get, which again is a really nice touch. We talked last night about all the nice little touches that the devs have put in the game, and that's another one. Just so much attention to detail. It's really great.
So like, I mean, yeah, just
limestone.
You know, you know.
Hey Narcissus, what's up, man? Lots of fans as always. Oh, hey, you want a gift?
As you've made no attempt to snap my head from my shoulders, unlike many other things lurking about, I'm compelled to give you this. Just as a casual acquaintance, to be clear.
You give me such tokens of affection, full knowing I've already got a lot of them, and, more importantly, am spoken for. Fine. Here's something to remember me by.
It's such an iconic pose that he's hitting here. Like, imagine just naturally being in that pose. I don't think my body has ever been in that position. That's Narcissus' default pose.
How could I ever forget you, Narcissus?
Never.
I have one rule, and that's look, but don't touch, okay? In fact, why don't you stand a little farther back? And also tell me how come you keep showing up like this?
I've some affairs to settle in the lower reaches of the Underworld. Thought I'd take this rather scenic route through this chamber of yours.
Oh, it isn't my chamber. I just find the waters here particularly clean and reflective, and far fewer would-be suitors than an asphodel. Remember to take a gift before you go.
I mean, I also love coming here for the free gifts, let's be real. I'm gonna go Verdure Sampler and get a Palm Slice, Molly, and Nightshade.
Help yourself.
In we go.
Now, we also got some more lore about Narcissus. The irony of this one's punishment was lost on him. Such was his longing for a beauty he alone possesses. Even still, he gazes at his own reflection. Depending on who you ask, the love of oneself is either a virtue or a sin. Have you a position on the subject? I don't think it's a sin to love yourself. But I think, like everything in this world, moderation is key, and Narcissus has no moderation when it comes to love for himself. Anything else we haven't read about?
Headmistress Hecate.
I don't think we've read Celine's entry. All think her beautiful, few know her power, for she is distant and conceals it well. She is the eye of night, you look up to her. A titaness fostered by Nyx herself, she ensures that the unseen have visibility above the surface, as we below. Okay.
Peace, Narcissus.
What?
It's in his name, ironically, yeah. TS, I was just gonna say, everything in moderation. Yep. Alright, this is the first time we fought this mini-boss. Ooh. Okay, boss battle music, let's fucking go. Oh my god, this music is sick. Wow, that was awesome. Everything about that was freaking awesome. Oh, I guess we'll make an offering to Poseidon, seeing as we are in a portion of his realm.
Uncle Poseidon, it is an honor to have earned your blessing, especially for all the battles still to come.
Well, I'm left to wonder who it was that taught you such good manners, niece. You're like a proper little lady. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Apparently a prophecy has been foretold now. Wave Flourish. It says one of the prophecies on the fated list indicates that you will choose this. So this boon has improved rarity, but requires you to give up Volcanic Flourish. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm going to do another fated choice then. I'm going to do... Ocean Swell. Yeah. Oh, and then we can go see Chaos. Seeing as some of the materials we need appear to be in their realm, I think we should choose Chaos Gates whenever we can. No materials this time. Let's see. Oof, I mean, this'll suck. But what we get on the other side will be great. For the next 4 encounters, whenever you take damage, you're stunned for a second. But afterward, we'll move and sprint 20% faster. So I guess we'll just have to not get hit. That's the long and short of it, right? Do you get to Scylla within 4 encounters? I hope not. Although, the song sounds pretty loud, so I'm worried that we might, actually. Well, that's all we can do, I guess. No matter which Chaos boon we chose, there was going to be some negative for the Scylla encounter, so... Just don't get hit, yep. That's the long and short of it. I mean, so far, I don't think I have gotten hit. So, oh, speak of the devil, I just got hit right there. Ooh. It sucks when you're in a constant stream of damage, because if you get stunned, then you just have to stay there. I just took so much damage just then. God damn. This was a bad chaos thing. Okay, let's go spend some money. Look at this.
The Path of Stars.
Whoa, this is new. Interesting. Path of Stars. The constant stars above, eternal in their multitude and possibility. It gives you like an upgrade tree. Let's go Preparation. Whenever you enter a location, your hex starts 40% charged. Oh, I get 3 skill points. Your hex is plus 100 power. We can do this one and get another Preparation, so my hex will start 80% charged when we enter a location.
With the grace of the moon.
That's good.
On to the next phase.
And then let's get another boon.
In the name of Hades.
We could get a dash boon. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Thunder Rush. Rushing causes surrounding foes to be struck by lightning bolts. That's exactly what I wanted.
Death to Kronos.
Now, unfortunately, Scylla and her crew are right here, so we're gonna have to deal with Chaos's, curse.
An ever-present song compels the nightmare-bringing princess ever forward, towards the beauty, deeper into the abyss.
I think this will be encounter number 3, where we almost, got rid of it. But fuck. Idaho says I could go for some Timmy Hortons tea. I had some this morning. It was freaking delicious, as it always is. Alright, this is gonna be tough.
So tell me, lady, how is it that you seem to know our tricks? Other than the part where we keep playing the same act. Usually it slays.
The great tactician Odysseus says hello. Told me all about you. You claim you never let anybody get away. Though I understand, all but 6 of his hapless men got well away from you.
Odysseus? Oh, he's still on the hook. Big fish like that just takes a while to reel in, as he might say. Our song must still be bouncing around in his pretty little head. And now for yours. This song's called Coral Crown.
Ah!
I don't think so.
She stuck me in the blast and I got stunned and I literally could not move. Oh, the stun is brutal. No, there was no way. Chaos ruined that run. I literally could not move.
Siren song, are you?
Ah! That sucked.
Get out of my head.
Good to know. Moving forward, we have, if we see a chaos portal, we need to make sure we're not close to a boss before we take it. Because some of those negatives are just like run ending, unfortunately. That is brutal. Okay, it is getting late in the afternoon now. I don't think I'm gonna do another run, but what I will do is just sort of explore the hub and talk to everybody before we call it a day.
Phrenos, I can't get that blasted siren song out of my head.
It's a sick song, but it is not so sick when you are being negatively impacted by chaos. Let's give our girl a gift.
Fool! I am not susceptible to mere baubles such as this.
Ah, just kidding. Totally susceptible. Gimme.
I fucking love Dora. She's the best.
At last I have discovered a vulnerable point in your defenses.
Oh, what gives there, Mel? You look like you've seen a... I don't know, but whatever it was, it got under your skin. Oh, skin seems nice.
I'm alright. Just a little shaken. First nightmare since all this started.
About time. You were past due. Oh, how scary would you say it was compared to,
The terrifying visage that you see before you now?
Not even close. Moonlight guide us and all.
I'm staying right here.
Enjoy your day, Dora. We love you.
Hello.
Let's check the prophecies. Yeah, so we got some new ones. Master of the Sea. The daughter of the god of the dead shall earn a variety of boons from Poseidon. Oh, we just need to get, like, all of his possible boons. And then, similar thing, Sister Blades. The daughter of the god of the dead shall apply various Daedalus enchantments to the blades called Limb and Oros. Let's give, let's see if, Moros will go in the bath with me.
I was thinking about a visit to the hot springs and thought you might be interested, my lord.
I don't think he was here last time we did our hot springs invitations.
Respectfully, Princess, I've passed events to document, so I had better not.
Damn it!
Some other time, perhaps?
I've gotten rejected so many times.
You must know what I'm about to ask, Lord Moros. Especially since I promised many questions. You mentioned you were on a fruitless search. What was it that you sought?
Oh, well, the Fates do like to send me off to fetch them this or that now and again. My search in some respects was similar, though I'm beginning to think they tricked me.
They sent you to find something that couldn't be found. And you can't just tell me what it is, can you?
I think they simply wanted me out of the way. Although I shouldn't speculate or further speak of this at all. Apologies.
I understand.
But I love speculating.
May moonlight guide you.
To your success.
The crossroads hide the plans and movements of the nightmare-bringing witch and her compatriots. But for how long?
For long enough.
Oh my god. She fucking littered again. What the hell? What is wrong with you?
I heard you went up top.
Gotta breathe some fresh surface air. What made you go and do a thing like that? Thought you were single-mindedly going after Kronos.
Figured that I might do well with a change of scenery for a bit. Though I'm surprised you're not up there yourself, considering how things are.
It does sound pretty exciting, but I'd probably just be getting in the way. From what I hear, Ares has things well in hand up there. Imagine being the god of war right now. You'd be thrilled.
Your whole family would be in peril.
So?
I hope once we gather enough of the garbage, we can stuff her face with it. Maybe she'll take a bath with me? I mean, I kind of hate her, so maybe she won't, but I will try it.
Hey, what would you say about a visit to the hot springs? To cleanse yourself of all your foul deeds?
That's a good way to put it. Want to go cleanse yourself of all your foul deeds?
Oh, well, you know, I'd feel way too self-conscious there with anybody else. Sorry.
So maybe, yeah, I think Ash makes a good point. I think you have to get closer to them, so like give them enough gifts and build enough of a relationship before they'll actually do it. I guess we had already charmed Dora enough that she was willing, because every other person we've asked has rejected us. So I just don't think we have the proper relationships in place. On the bright side, there is a new incantation we can get, Propensity Towards Gold. You can reveal golden urns in various locations, which yield up to plus 15 gold once shattered. Promises of unimaginable riches were enough to swell the ranks of the Titan's legions.
Whatever gleams with gold shall soon be found. So mote it be.
Heck yeah. That will come in handy.
No sign of headmistress.
She must be out for the day. Our gal here.
Moonlight guides you, Broker. Broker?
Let's see, we've got some bones. Let's get another nectar. Let's see if we can butter up some of these people so they'll go to the hot springs with me.
Moonlight guides you.
Nobody move. Strife and Doom are both here. Cause of death, lightning.
Hey,
Hey.
Eris is back. What did you do? Did you summon her? I saw you talking.
You're not remotely pleased to see your sister again. I don't have any more control over her than you do. Headmistress still is giving her the silent treatment, though.
Oh, damn.
Ideally, Eris should be somewhere very far from here. Good thing this place is impossible to find. Otherwise, I'd half expect she would have led Kronos straight to us by now.
I feel like getting the silent treatment from Hecate would really hurt.
You truly think a daughter of Nyx would betray us? I know Eris is a different sort, but still.
I feel like that's the ultimate I'm disappointed in you, not mad moment from your mom.
Your father is a son of Kronos. How'd they get on?
That's fair.
Also, news to me. Okay. Want some nectar? We're gonna butter them with nectar, yeah.
Oh, for me. Can't find another way to test one of your poisons, I guess. You witches aren't as subtle as you think.
That's exactly what someone who is unknowingly poisoned by a witch might say, you know. Death to Kronos?
Fine.
We're gonna make her love me eventually.
Greetings.
Hey, man.
A word of caution, Goddess, in regard to an impediment you may confront when finally you reach the far end of the morning fields. Reports suggest it's some sort of infernal beast. A big one. Our shades had to stay very far away.
And I can confirm those reports.
I can corroborate our Shade's reports, and add that this infernal beast is none other than Cerberus, my father's household pet, acting on instinct and pure rage.
I feared as much, for they said the beast had several fire-spitting maws. I don't suppose he recognized you after all this time and let you pass?
He did neither of those things. I have to help him. Moonlight guides you.
And you as well.
Oh, my crops are grown. Nice.
All grown up.
Let's plant some more. A mystery seed. Ooh, what will it grow? Alright. Now, we finally have enough ash to get Eternity. While you channel your Omega moves, everything moves slower for 0.8 seconds.
Eternity.
The inevitable cannot be prevented, though perhaps can be forestalled. Hey, Bronny, how are you? Happy Saturday. So now that we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5 equipped. No, I don't have enough. We've reached our limit. What can we unequip? I mean, we're going to need to unequip a lot to get that. That's 5. What if I just... Nope, I don't have enough to upgrade. I wanted the Centaur. But honestly, I don't want to unequip any of these. All of these are good. So maybe we'll just hold off right now on getting the Boatman. We'll wait till we can upgrade our Grasp of the Arcana. And then we'll get the Centaur and the Boatman all in one go. Alright, let's check our new heirloom. We got Aromatic Phial from Narcissus. Fountains restore plus 20% health. And the next turns, one random common boon of yours, rare. Oh, the next turns one random common boon of yours, rare. I feel like we needed a comma there. Got it. We still haven't, unfortunately, upgraded our Silken Stash. We only need 6 more encounters with it, though, so I'm probably gonna keep that equipped for now. You're just back from your cousin's 40th. You're all worn out. Well, I hope you had fun. How much story stuff did I miss? So essentially the big story thing that we unlocked today is we met with a couple of people from Olympus, Hermes in particular, who said, hey, Kronos is assaulting Olympus. We really need your help. And if you remember, the headmistress had a barrier on the stairs, so we couldn't go up. We were able to dispel the barrier and we went up only to find out that poor Mel cannot survive on the surface. When you're up there, your health steadily drains. So unfortunately, we can't get up there right now and we can't help. Well, we can, but we can barely survive. So we can't last long enough to actually be of any help. So we're now working on gathering resources to do an incantation, which should help us survive better on the surface. So we've been continuing going down into the depths, trying to gather the resources that we need. So that's the long and short of basically what's happened in terms of the story today. We also unlocked one new weapon. We got this weapon right here, the big ol' axe, which was cool. It is a little bit slow for my taste though, so it hasn't been my favorite. We've also been working with, obviously, unlocking more heirlooms. We met a couple of new characters today, including Narcissus, and Chaos is not in here, but we met Chaos as well. Those were 2 new characters that we met today. So that's everything that's happened. But yeah, I think before we go on a new run, it is getting late in the afternoon, so I think I'm going to call it a day here. We'll finish off by talking to Commander Skelly.
The incense and the smoking stuff from that altar of ashes over there, it's energized the shades about this place. And me as well.
Good.
I'm pleased to hear it, Commander. Even a brief visit to the altar on a given night helps make me feel more prepared.
Keep doing what you're doing over there.
Will do, my guy. All right, so that calls it a day for today's stream of Hades 2. We're making great progress. We're now, I would imagine, about 7.5, 8 hours in the game after last night's stream and today's. So we definitely have made a good start. Clearly lots more still to come, but that was the Hades double header for this weekend. I'm so happy to be back streaming, so thank you to everybody who stopped by last night and today. I really appreciate you taking some time out of your weekend to hang out with me. It was just as much fun as I was hoping it would be, so thank you very much for being a part of that. Regular streams will resume now going forward. We are going to be streaming twice next week. I want to get in as many streams as I can to get back to speed. So we'll be live on Tuesday and Thursday night next week. So hopefully I will see some of you guys there. Regardless, have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great Sunday tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday for some more Hades 2. And of course, if you missed any Hades this weekend, head on over to the YouTube channel. I don't have the VODs uploaded yet, but I'll make sure I get the VODs of the last 2 streams uploaded and there soon enough for your viewing pleasure. And of course, if you are looking for something to watch while I'm offline, the YouTube channel is the place to go. I currently have 2 Let's Play series ongoing over there right now. I'm going through Oh my god, why am I blanking on the two games that I'm playing? I am going through Citizen Sleeper and I am going through Crosscode, two amazing indie games that I would definitely recommend you go check out. So the YouTube channel is the place to go while I'm offline. But otherwise, yeah, that is it for me. Of course, thank you all so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you guys next week for some more Hades 2.